Oh, fucking bet.
Nice.
I don't know where I am.
Alright, now let's all say some heinous shit.
Okay.
Please don't.
I'm just
I'd
gonna
be very upset.
I'm just gonna travel back to my
Or
little safe
watch
spot,
Yeah, no problem.
and then
I'm still
y'all,
announcing
we're gonna
shit, so...
Epstein didn't.
we're straight up gonna just raid Larkin. / raid Larkin.
Harambe didn't do.
Larkin.
Damn gorilla.
Why are y'all...
It's just Larkin chick, right? Like, there's no
Yeah.
underscore or anything?
Nope, just Larkin
Okay.
chick.
Dope. Okay, y'all, make sure you jump into that chat. Start showing some love. We are live. We will be playing in probably about a couple of minutes. I do have to go use the restroom.
Yeah,
I have...
Jason's gotta urinate.
yeah, Jason,
I
you
gotta
gotta
turn
urinate,
you.
so
I gotta turn
I'll be
up
right back.
Ethan, and I gotta turn up Avashe because I forgot that I turned them down.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember, stay safe, don't do drugs, and support your streamers.
And make sure
Bye.
to check out Budget.
Dogs are doing something, and I need to go investigate.
It's fine. Everybody, go pee. Do what you need to do.
I don't know if
I-
Stream.
All right.
Okay.
What if I don't want to PP?
Well, then I don't
If
know
I
what to
wanna
fucking
poo-poo?
tell you. Then do that,
Tell
but
me-
don't take like
tell me-
2
tell-
hours
tell
like
me
you normally
something.
do.
Tell me
Okay.
something.
That was offensive.
All right. I'm
Am
gonna
I
be right
wrong?
back. Ooh, I like
That's
these
a
little
real question.
frames. I need to adjust my my little
Yeah.
so that
He
I'm
unplugged
not
his headset.
like covered by blood.
Larkin, did you make these yourself?
I'll be right back though.
Did I make what?
Did you make the borders yourself, the frames?
No. Everything that you
Damn.
see right here has not been
I was
made by
gonna-
me.
I was gonna give you a firm handshake.
No, I'm not. I'm not artistically capable of doing stuff like this. I just found stuff on Google and YouTube. So credit to all the people that made the shit because it's not me.
You're a phony!
You're a phony.
I'm not the one who took the internet.
So, hello everybody. Nobody's here yet. I'll just keep fucking announcing it in other fucking Discords and shit. I was gonna say we're missing one player today, which I don't know what I'm gonna. Why the fuck? When I put something on repeat and then it doesn't repeat, which pisses me off. I don't understand.
I wonder what kind of creative thing you're gonna do for our current situation that we find ourselves
Oh,
in.
trust me. I got it. I already had an idea. When I walked out of the room for like at least like 2-3 minutes, I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I got an idea.
Was it
So-
was it Larkin?
You'll
I'm
see.
gonna ask you now. Was it an idea out of anger or was it an actual idea?
I mean, it was more of just like so I don't have to worry about character, but that's just me. But that could turn into whatever it'll turn into, I guess. Do that. We'll do that. So if none of you who came from Ellie's stream are familiar with World of Darkness, technically this is more of a homebrew kind of deal. So it's World of Darkness, Vampire the Requiem, and Werewolf the Forsaken, all combined into one. So, and either way, it's all in the same universe anyway, so it still works. Yeah, once everybody's here, we'll kind of go over, like, what happened last time, because, truthfully, I'm kind of hazy about it, too. But yeah, so, this is more of a RP-heavy kind of game. There is combat, but it's not, like, super intense, because I know there's, like, people who like D&D who like really, mechanically based stuff, which I don't understand how, because if I'm quite honest with you, D&D fighting takes so long. It takes an atrocious amount of time. Especially if you have a lot of players as well. So, yeah. But yeah. Music should be playing. Mic should be
So Larkin,
up. What's up?
the real question is, does our DM, you, like Greek food?
Yes, I do. Not like the biggest fan, but I mean, I can sit here and say that I like Greek food. I haven't eaten a bunch of it, but I've eaten some.
I'm gonna
Mostly-
restart my PC to make sure everything runs well. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Before you do that, Ethan, go ahead write that down. That she likes Greek foods. It's very important for our investigation.
What is that even supposed to mean? Did my
Don't worry
shit
about it.
freeze? Everything froze.
Investigation?
Yes, we're doing. Me and Ethan are doing a little investigation.
There we go. I was like, why is everything frozen? Then I realized I have to have that shit up.
Again, why does it
Up it.
cost 20,000 points to time somebody else out in your chat?
Because I feel like that's a bitch thing to do, and if you're consistent, then you deserve to do that. Or if you're consistent enough to watch my stream, then I think you deserve to do that, because people in the community would know you at that point, so...
It's like 1,000 in my stream.
Because you're a
fun.
shitlord.
Bruh, chaos is fun.
I know. I don't like chaos.
remember-
That stresses me out.
Uh-huh.
Chaos stresses me
Alright,
out.
I'm gonna remember you called me a shitlord Sunday night. I'm gonna remember that.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, at least I don't try to pick fights with you.
Yes, you do. You literally called me a dirty mudblood like fucking 10 minutes ago.
What do you mean? What are you even talking about?
You also said some very choice words that might involve my ethnicity and my
Oh, shut up!
background.
Don't you gaslight this entire stream! Fuck off! No!
I'm just saying.
Don't you
y'all,
fucking
remember,
bullshit!
Remember who you're watching.
What is this? I don't know who the fuck followed. Welcome, Lard Crew, my dude. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Who was this? Vosgold? My stupid thing is in the way, and now I can't see the fucking notifications. Son of a bitch. Hold on.
Asmongold. Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Thank you, dude.
Kudos.
Evaz Gold. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, thank you. It's been a while since I've been to Kudos.
Do you drink their water out of vases?
What?
I'm asking Vaz if they drink their water out of vases.
It's Evaz.
I
Evaz?
know that shit.
I don't fucking know, man. I'm just doing my best here, man. Also, my overlay is not on top of everything, so I don't know why the fuck
Because
it's not.
Ethan will be right back. Just give him a
Oh
minute.
no, not him. Not the cropping. I'm not complaining about that. I'm talking about my ordering
cropping.
stuff. There we go. Perfect.
Oh no, her cropping is broken.
Oh no, my cropping, it's broken.
That was something.
You know.
Remind me of this one time at band camp.
What? Okay, so I just want to preface this by saying we're waiting for a bunch of peeps. Even though everybody had 30 minutes to do everything that they needed to do, they decided to do it literally at fucking 5:30 instead of fucking doing it like 30 minutes ago. So
You sound like a teacher. Hey,
exactly, cause y'all are grown. Y'all are grown.
You know, you didn't have
Y'all
to use the
are
bathroom.
grown.
You didn't have to use the bathroom.
My
30
cropping.
minutes ago.
I'm over here. I should be in the middle. Exactly, Astro. The audacity. The audacity.
I'm just saying, she sounds exactly like teachers back in high school.
Oh,
you know,
wait.
I know you didn't have to use the bathroom 30 minutes ago. But you should have used it 30 minutes ago when you didn't have to use it, and nothing would have came out.
You
I
know, you
approve
could
that
just sit
comeback.
there. I'm just kidding. I wasn't complaining about you,
I
Ethan. I was
approve that.
complaining about everybody else and fucking
no,
Ellie
Ethan.
having
Here,
to.
I've been sitting here for a while.
No, Ethan, she said you look like Mr. Clean's fucking.
Astro, I'm gonna send you something real quick.
Don't
I'm
send
gonna send you
Astro
some-
nothing.
I'm gonna send him something. No, I'm gonna send him something that only we have access to because he's not part of this group. I should
Why
just
would you
add him
do
in
that?
it. Because I want to show him the bullshittery that I had to experience before,
Are you gonna show me your little mind map?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
sent Vaz.
Alright,
Hey,
then take a look
hey.
here on my flow chart.
Trust me, I
This
wouldn't
is
show
the
you
thing where
guys.
The gang goes to Disneyland.
I sent you something, Baji, on Instagram.
You did? What'd you send me?
Astro,
Is-
I need
is
you,
it-
I need your judgment on this first of all. I need your
Is it
judgment
Larkin
on
chick
this.
slander?
No, it's slander
I
of
don't
the
know.
sort, but I guess it's not really slander. But crop. There we go. I'm gonna send you a DM, Astro. Bullshittery.
At some point while I was asleep last night, I reported you on Instagram, apparently.
Damn.
Why? Because again, I noticed that the account was banned.
Damn. Astro Fugitive. There he
Yeah,
is.
you should look at that and totally not regret it.
I already watched it, but look at what I sent you. At some point last night while I was asleep, I reported you.
That's so funny. That's
Why
fucked
did you do
up.
it? You restricted me.
What did you report him for? What did you? Okay, Vashi reported.
Also, Larkin, you can see the user volume toggle. You can see the user volume toggle on my camera on the stream.
I'm sorry.
I'll let you know.
I was just, thank you for letting me know, because I would not have noticed otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm sending Astro some bullshittery right now at the moment.
I need a new chair, bro.
So.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
Okay.
No.
Are we ready?
Hey, yo.
I think he's a new chair.
We're like 10 minutes
Hey,
late
yo.
already.
What chair you giving him?
The one in the office. What do you think? We
Is
have
the office
chairs.
in your pants?
Hey yo, no sir. I call that the basement.
Do I have all of your character sheets up? I do.
Oh yeah, I should probably bring mine up. I haven't
was gonna say-
spent any of my points.
By the way, I need your character sheet, Ethan. I need your
Oh
character
yeah,
sheet.
I haven't spent any of my points.
Yeah, but
It's unchanged.
Yeah,
from what you
but-
sent me.
But like, wait, didn't you actually do the skills and stuff already though?
I did, but then I took them off after you explained that points are different. I'm like, I'm just not gonna do anything then. Remember? I'm like, oh, I got skill points. I could just add them, and you're like, oh yeah, so you only get 3. So da 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 da. I went, oh.
Ethan,
Word?
how?
What do you
my-
want from me?
I want you to have a fucking finished character sheet.
Listen,
God damn it!
it's finished.
Ethan, you know what you tell her?
What's that?
Bro, how are you going to roll?
Well, I mean, it's finished.
So then you have your basic skills and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, remember yes, you sent me it with at least that.
Can you
Hold
just
on,
send
I
it to
gotta
me?
find
Just send it to
again.
me.
Yeah,
Send it to me again.
I'm working
I was
on
like-
it. Alright, I'm working on it.
I'm just letting you know, so I can at least see what the fuck you're talking about. Because at this point, I'm like, wait a minute, does he have nothing done on that one side?
It's all the same.
Ellie,
Mine is okay. There's one change, and it's the fact that I have 11 vitae. If you remember that.
Ellie, do you want to be my honorary little like partner D?
I don't know what that means.
Hell
So
no,
you
he
yell
said
at them
he
when
could
shit.
actually
You
play.
yell at them when they don't do shit, as if it
No,
was your
I did that
game.
enough. I do that enough.
That's literally his
I'm
job.
in my
Don't tell
game.
him to work off the clock.
I'm about to start fucking being a teacher at this point. Anyway,
You.
are we all ready? Wait, I'm waiting for Ethan. Son of a.
What do you mean waiting for me? My sheet's been in the chat.
Oh, I didn't know it was there.
He's like,
You're
now
gonna
you
yell
yelling
at me
at us for
again?
no reason.
Raj, is
Yeah, well,
that how you feel?
The
Did you
stress
get
I
yelled at for no
feel.
reason?
The stress I feel. It's unnecessary.
Oh, work, y'all.
Shut up.
Yeah, Vaje.
Literally, shut up.
Who asked?
Your mom was she asked me. She was like, "Oh, she's like, what? Now why? Why does my son's redacted government name? Why he keep on yelling at you?" I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know."
Where are my downloads? Okay. This is why we never finish anything, guys. This is exactly why. Okay.
Larkin
Hey,
Senpai,
hey,
Google.
I always finish.
Except for that one time.
What one time?
You know what I'm talking about.
I think
Well, that was a
I'm
fluke.
gonna throw up. I saw something I wasn't
4,
supposed to.
5.
I'm gonna send it to Mash, but I saw something I wasn't supposed to.
8, 9, 10.
What?
What? You're. I'm very sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. So on physical, you're missing like 1 dot. And it's not the blank one.
Ow!
It's
The one
okay.
I'm sending
I
will be the man to kill
I
God.
think this is broken.
Yes, he will be.
Your character sheet is broken. That's weird.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know. I'm aware.
Why didn't you tell me anything? anything! I could have said you.
I didn't tell you anything. I didn't like this. It
Ah.
doesn't change. I asked
Ethan,
Lemon Vitae, and it
watch
broke
that.
it.
Watch that, please.
Okay, let's just get started. Jesus Christ, does anybody want to explain what the fuck happened last time?
Rajay, why are you sending me a video of your art
Um,
character going over various things?
Jason rejoined the party after the whole drugs and deer incident, and he came in at the very end of like some kind of vision or something being talked about. He doesn't even know what the fuck happened, and we were told to avoid the pure and look into like this mansion place thing, right?
Yes.
That's what Jason remembered.
Me, Spaz, and Blanco are walking through the woods while Lily and Quinn had a.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait,
Had a
Vajay,
race.
you should adjust your cam. I don't know why, but I can't see you too well.
Yeah, we can't see you at all, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
shirtless.
Just
Put a
show
shirt
us
on.
your titties!
Oh my god.
Balkan
put a
is going to
goddamn
talk,
shirt.
But
No, I'm not putting on no shirt.
Then don't put on a shirt, just show us your titties, you bitch.
Hell no, I'm not a whore.
You are.
you say that, but you'll slut out over some shit.
You are a whore.
Listen, bro, the last time I jiggled a can of Gatorade in front of you, you lost your goddamn...
You are whatever we say you are.
It was that and
my
Four
God,
Loco,
yes.
but I didn't even give you the Four Loco. I don't want you to have that.
Why not?
I don't want you to have that.
Give me the old formula for Loco. Let me pull
Bajay, Four Loco, as we all
Hey,
know,
Ellie, what
allows
was
you
that
to
you just
respec
pulled up?
all your... Oh,
What I just pulled up?
What was that you just pulled up on Steam?
I didn't pull anything up.
it's his unemployment checks. Don't make fun of him.
Did I pull it?
No, he's redeeming them after 3 years. It's the big ploy.
Anyway.
There, are you happy?
Yes. Show me them
Hey, I
titties.
see him.
Okay.
Shit, this is
So-
the only way we can get something. Let's do it.
So.
You know what? You ruined it for you.
So. Yes, you all did make your way towards the mansion that y'all had to go and check out for
Mama Lobo.
yes, Mama Lobo. Both Lily and Quinn decided to race to show each other who is the superior being at this point. Unfortunately, Lily did not win. It was Quinn who won. But yeah. As Lily, both Lily and Quinn stand outside this spooky ass looking mansion that looks very decrepit and just broken down, beaten up. It's been war over time. You can at least the rest of the party who walks up finally y'all can see that Lily is not very happy. She's still in her wolf form. And she is sitting, staring off into just a direction, just towards the trees. It's apparent that she does not want to really interact with everybody. But looking over at Quinn, she looks extremely smug, standing nearby the mansion. So, what would you all like to do walking up to this place?
I'm gonna lean over to Jason. Why do they look so angry?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of pissing contest. But, I mean, that mansion looks ugly as fuck. So I'm really more worried about that
Yeah, it
than,
looks really dirty.
than Like, the HOA in this area must be pissed.
Yeah, probably. You know, it's not up with any codes. The grass is really high. You know, windows are really
I
dirty.
mean,
Property values in this area dropped.
Ugly house.
Right? Even he knows, and he lived in the sewer.
I know we're far behind, but I don't think they actually had time to piss.
Bathroom time.
Am I the smartest one in this?
It's not.
Jason's gonna think to
No.
himself, am I the smartest one in this?
No, they're not literally pissing a pissing contest. They're basically trying to see, like, you know, which one's the big boss around here. You know, which one's the big boy.
After Hatham says that, he's gonna think to himself, no, I'm not the smartest one in this party. Okay, great.
I mean, oh wait, you're a pup though. No, that's not what we do. I know we're werewolves. Yeah, we're werewolves, but we don't go around peeing on things. Lily taught me that a long time ago. It's a complicated story.
Dogs are weird. You not dog, you friend.
See, Blanco gets it.
Yeah. They're people, just like we're people. We're just dead people.
No,
Yes.
friend.
Yes, they are friend. They're people.
Shit, y'all are dead?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't. You look very good for being dead. I'm gonna tell you that.
Did I eat you?
Like, I've been to a few funerals, and they did not look half as good as you look right
no.
now. Am I, like...
Well, my
How are we
mic
gonna
cut out.
approach this
Aha.
mansion? What's the outside of the mansion look like perimeter-wise? Like, is there like a gate? Is there like some unruly people giving Blanco some weird looks?
Oh, fuck. Well, first of all, this mansion is actually located in the Angeles forest. So you guys are basically in a forest. You are in a very secluded area at the moment. It is pitch black outside. Since obviously there's no lights anywhere in this specific area. At least looking through the windows, you see no light coming from within. Here. There is a reference of how it looks, but I'll just put it in the references spot because I added that. This is kind of how it looks, except obviously it wouldn't be super bright.
Yeah.
The mansion is big. It looks to be about 2 stories. You're not sure if there's even another, like, a basement or something at this point.
Oh, it's fucking that.
It looks just really run down at this point.
Okay. So because Jason and Hatham are talking, I want to say that I kind of wander up to it after realizing how ugly it looks.
Huh, sort of like you.
Hey!
You
hey,
don't know that. You haven't
no,
seen my
no.
face.
No, not.
That's not canon yet.
No.
You don't know that yet. You don't know how butt ugly I am yet.
I'm sorry for my terrible ugliness.
Nonsense, my boy.
Bleh!
Do I need to roll for walking up to a mansion initiative?
No, you don't.
The house
Alright,
attacked you.
cool. I start to sort of like
Ever seen Monster House?
look around. I don't like walk up to the brick wall and put my face on it, but I just kind of look around to see what all I can get into. See if there's anything shiny around. Maybe a rat or two.
Okay, so why don't you roll a perception?
Alright, that sounds good. Alright.
Do you remember what the roll is?
I'm trying to... No.
Okay,
I thought I did, and now I don't.
it's okay. So that is gonna be a...
I feel like it's wits and something else. But I might be wrong.
It's wits and investigation? Yes.
That's what it was. It's D10s, right?
Yep.
Alright. I got a 10, an 8, an 8, and a 5, and a 2.
So
Should I reroll the 10?
Roll another d10.
Alright. That's a 9.
Wow.
I'm
How many
impressed.
successes was that?
So it's a 2, an 8, a 5, an 8, a 10, 6. Oh, I forgot to mention the 6. And then I reroll the 10 into the 9.
Okay, so 4 successes. So as you are examining this big ass house, Blanco, you can definitely see that at least the front door looks to be like it's trying to be covered, but it looks like it, either things such as like animals may have gone in there and like kind of gotten through, or people from what you would assume.
Okay.
In terms of anything shiny on the outside, there's nothing shiny. This place is made entirely of wood.
Ugh.
But
Rudy.
the door, the front entrance at least, it looks like you guys could possibly either like just straight up go in. There is a backside as well, looking from
Okay.
like around. But at least from where you're at the moment, you wouldn't really know if there's actually like a door to go in.
Okay, okay. Are there like boarded up windows at least, or is it just kind of like a lot of brick and a lot of, I don't know what I'm looking at?
Pretty much. There are windows. There are
Okay.
definitely windows.
Are they like boarded up, or are they like in shambles?
They are in shambles.
Okay, so like glass and like panes messed up. One of them is like off its hinge.
Pretty much.
Alright, okay.
Unhinged windows.
Yeah. Unhinged windows.
So, what would the rest of you like to do?
Well,
What are we doing at this house again? Mama here for specifically?
Would you like to roll it in? Would you like to roll actually?
Right,
What
it's
is
a
the
dementia
roll?
check.
A dementia check. Yes. A roll to remember.
I mean,
roll to remember.
In game, it was only
Remember.
like an hour or so ago. Like it wasn't that long ago. But it's just since it was a
Jason,
week ago for
Jason
me.
is the smartest member here if he recalls. Dementia check.
So that's gonna be to remember. It's going to be a what is this?
wake up, Jason, wake up.
It's an intelligence composure.
All right, this is gonna suck.
Good for this.
I got nothing but one critical failure. Like the rest were all regular failures.
You have no fucking idea why you guys.
A
are
drop of drool comes out of your mouth.
You have no fucking. You cannot remember what exactly you guys are here for, except for.
What are we,
the
y'all? What are we doing here again?
Your onset short-term memory loss kicks in yet again.
I got distracted by their pacing content. It fucked me up. I don't remember why we're here.
I fucking hate them. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna immediately, casually look at Spaz. It's to not draw attention to himself.
He's gonna do what?
He looks at Spaz as to not draw attention to himself because he also doesn't remember.
So while they're both,
He
yeah,
just knows he's helping Mama Lobo. That's it.
while they're both over there, currently just trying to get their thoughts together and
Hey,
figure
then
out
would
what
you like to
exactly
roll?
is going there. I was about to say I'm going to, while they're discussing it, start to walk
No,
around the back of the
I-
house that I noticed.
No,
Okay.
he's not. Nah, he's just like, shit. I hope she say something.
Haytham, would you
Or
like?
do I-
So you wouldn't like to
Yeah.
roll? Okay. So
No.
Spaz, do you have any idea why you guys are here?
Hey, Lil. God damn it. Hey, Lily. Do you remember why we're here?
Lily, I'm gonna need you to roll an intelligence.
You know what? Don't even tempt me with a good time, because I will. I will fucking roll for it.
Do it.
Try me.
Do it.
Try me.
No.
You-
Y'all are just gonna be like, I don't know why we're fucking here. So that is.
Your blood
Maybe that's
wolves or the
the
shadow
further
wolves
away
or
I'm gonna
something,
get.
right?
Just composure.
By the way, I've rounded the corner of the house by now. I want y'all to know
Yeah.
that. I'm starting to investigate just a little further. I don't get my shiny shit.
3, 6. Okay. Uno momento, because I'll humor you are. You see that Lily finally kind of looks back from where she's standing. Or sitting, more like. And almost just sighs. We're here. We're here. Wait. My voice is not working.
We know we're here, but why are we here? We're not
We're
that
here
I'm halfway around
because
the left
we're
side of the house.
supposed to be seeing if there's anything here that is causing some kind of weird imbalance in the harmony.
In the harmony. I didn't know y'all were in a singing group.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
You see, literally just take a paw, and just.
Yeah, we're out of the Temptations, Jason.
Can
Yeah, actually.
can I look for a
Yeah.
brick?
Can't name any songs by him, but I heard of them.
What
Okay.
if I told you I was a part of the Temptations?
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, why
I
would you
would-
look for a brick?
I would probably believe you because you said you are undead, so that could mean literally anything in my mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not a part of the Temptations. I just wanted to see if you believe me.
I probably would.
Blanco, you round the
No,
house.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, I'm on the left side of the house now.
You round the house, and as you're rounding the house, also Spaz, you can roll for perception.
Finding a brick.
Okay, cool.
So,
Riveting
Blanco, as
shit.
you
Why are we
round the
here? Find a
house,
brick.
you can see that there is a back door. There's definitely a back door. This one actually kind of looks a lot more put together, if anything. You don't know if it's locked per se, but you definitely know there is a back door. There's windows, which are also broken out. So there's not even glass. It's just hole, pretty much.
Well,
Okay. No one can find anything. Why are we here? I can't find a brick.
As you look around, and you don't see anything. You don't even find you couldn't even find a rock at this point. But you do not see a brick anywhere to be found.
Well, not to be hasty, but maybe we just kick down the front door, and just,
Where's the door? You're gonna have to roll
As soon
for
as he says
buddy.
that, Jason's gonna be like, okay, and he's gonna walk a
You see, no. Yeah, no, that's funny. You didn't roll to find out if there's even a fucking door. Nice try. You roll it.
My God.
Is there a door?
There is a door. There is a door. There is a front door.
Because Bronco hasn't said a word. He's just walked off. They don't even notice.
Blanco, would you like to go to the door, open the door, do something to the door? A window?
I'm on the
I'm
left
already
side,
walking up
right?
to the front door. What do I have to roll to kick it down?
Okay, so to kick it down, you're gonna need to roll a. Why don't you give me a strength brawl?
Just flat. Strength brawl. Oh, hell! I'm gonna beat the shit out of that door.
Watch you get all ones.
I hope you critically fail and you get an ouchie on your fingy. And then Jason has to went back over to Lily and pray to God that she knows something about it. And then he gets so mad about his little ooh boo 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 that he turns into a werewolf and flings
Well,
himself
joke's
through
on
the
you,
door.
fucker. I got at least 2 successes
Yeah.
and
So
only 1 critical failure.
So, Jason, you straight up just do this, you straight up go up to the door and just kick the fuck out of this door, knocking it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you've done it.
Well, now what's inside?
It's a very big man. He just
So-
kick that down.
when you kick the door, it is very dark in there, but from what you can see from the doorway, it okay. it's not empty per se. It's more like everything seems to be a mess. Things are such as like you see a living room pretty much. This living room is decaying. The couches that sit around in the living room are just torn apart. You assume that either homeless people have come in here and just cut up the place, or have stayed here before, or an animal. There is a fireplace, and it looks pretty worn, used. And at least looking from where you're at, you can see that there's obviously an upstairs. There's like stairs going upwards. You're not sure if there's like, because it looks like there's a door connected to this, to the stairs. But yeah, that's what you can see from where you're specifically at.
Okay.
What am I doing on the side of the house, by the way? After he's done.
So, you are basically, were you going to go into the house? Were you walking back towards the rest of the party?
I'm looking to see if there are any alternative ways inside in terms of hearing them bust down the door and stuff. I assume they're just doing stupid friend things, and I just continue along my path because they still don't know, because if Wasabi here, oh sorry about that. If Snowball, right? No.
Spaz.
Names.
Damn.
I'm new to the scene, all right. You can forgive me. All right. If Spaz can't perceive a rock or a brick, he can't perceive that I'm gone. And if they couldn't remember why we showed up to begin with, they can't remember if I was even there.
Trust me, I know you're there. I'm
One way to look at it.
always anticipating the next fucking big ass stinky hand touching
Ethan
my
is
head.
at such a peace at mind that he just doesn't even want to remember
Oh,
it.
no.
He's like subconsciously blocking it. So I want to continue to look for either like a cellar or an open, or like a much more open window or something that looks a little more inviting than some shattered glass and a boarded up door.
Okay. So, as, you're walking around, observing the surroundings, you do happen upon a cellar. Obviously, it's closed.
Like a double door down?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
So,
Did you say something? Oh no, I saw your mouth move and I didn't hear anything.
I was just gonna say,
Can I roll to try to get in there then?
I'll say this.
Or let me investigate it at least first. To figure out like if it's locked, if I can just, what's the point of me jumping straight down into it if it's been unlocked and it's just a pull, not a push?
So, you walk up to this little cellar, the cellar doors. And as you're walking up to the cellar doors, you can't really tell if they're locked per se, but definitely you walk up and you start to pull on the doors to see if they open. And the first tug, the doors open easily. No resistance at all.
I was gonna roll to like Mario jump stomp down there. Thank goodness I investigated first. Okay. I want to investigate down further into the cellar then. Is it dark? Like pitch black? Is it?
Yes, it is dark. It is very dark in there.
I don't know if I have anything on me like consistent with light. Am I able to like see in these dark places? I am a vampire. I mean, I assume I have a little bit of like natural vision for nocturnal reasons.
Yeah, as you start to, since you've been out in the darkness for a while, your eyes have kind of adjusted in terms of
darkness.
in terms of how, the darkness. You can't see exactly all the way at the bottom, but you can definitely see stairs going downwards.
Okay. Alright. In that case, I want to start going down those stairs. Just because the doors have opened, I found another way in. I don't know what friends are doing. I don't even know if they're in the house yet, but all I know is that I found my way.
Okay, just refers to us all as one unit. Just, I don't know what friends are doing.
Or friends.
Listen, don't compare me to that horrible show, okay?
Listen, friend.
Damn.
Calm down, friend one.
Wow. Y'all are so aggressive to each other. So,
Russian,
Jason,
we call him friend.
Jason, would you like to explore inside the house? Is anybody following
I'm gonna go
Jason?
I'm with Jason. I can't leave my.
I'm gonna explore the downstairs.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna explore the downstairs. The ground level.
Okay.
We're like
So-
Scooby and Shaggy.
Is that because werewolf? You fucker. What is this?
That was out of character.
I-
Also, you're lagging like.
Yeah, you're lagging.
You're
like
lagging really
crazy.
bad.
Yeah, you're like Domo Origato, Mr. Roboto type stuff right now.
I said, is that because I am a werewolf? You racist.
No, but I was thinking like, well, I can't call myself Scooby because I'm black, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be a black man who's compared to a dog.
And Scooby Doo was based off of negative stereotypes of black people in the first place.
What? What the fuck, bro? He's always just dropping
does-
random
how does
culture
Jason
bombs.
know this?
What? I have never heard of this.
Me neither.
My God.
Sorry, there's a net in my phone.
Like the whole Scooby family is based off of negative stereotypes of black people.
Well, jinky, Scoob.
It was made in the 70s. Are we surprised?
All right, so you're telling me they enter this creepy mansion and they're debating Scooby-Doo tactics?
Pretty much.
No, I'm just
No, that was all
we
in
got
character.
distracted
None of
for a
y'all said OOC.
So,
Y'all have
if that's
entered
the
it.
case, then who's
completely-
Scrappy?
Scrappy actually is supposed to
Spaz.
represent like the younger black youth, and how they're always just looking to fight and get into trouble. Which is what it was.
Can you roll the enemy in the
Blonde.
shadows behind the stairs to stab them for a perception?
Blanco, as you're walking down the stairs, you're making your way down.
Door
We all-
Scooby-Doo and switch back. What is this George Lopez episode?
Oh my God.
Continue. I'm sorry, continue. I was just...
No rider. Do.
Blanco, as you start to walk down into the cellar, once you finally hit the bottom floor, the doors behind you shut.
Oh no.
Okay.
Now,
Am I, like, surrounded in darkness?
pretty much,
Okay, am I able to kinda see?
you can see pretty much in front of you. Just basically
Okay.
the surrounding area around you.
I
Jason.
feel like I have to roll a perception.
Jason, and Hatham. I assume that you two were both walking in, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As you two walk in, side by side, having this weird discussion. Jason, you can't really see too much, but like pretty much from what you can see, a lot of everything seems pretty much destroyed. Right across from where the actual living room is, seems to be what looks to be probably a kitchen. And that kitchen is torn apart. There's glass on the floor from what you can kind of see. The table that was probably once a dinner table has been flipped on its side. And Hatham, I don't
Yeah.
know if you followed, if you're right behind or if you guys are right next
Yeah.
to each other. So
Yeah, we're like right beside each other.
so from what you can see, there is a door that actually leads. It looks like it might lead down. At least it's connected to where the stairs are. So pretty much stairs going up, and then right on the side there is a door. There's other like rooms and a hallway straight going past it. But from what you can see, that's pretty much what you can see. As you all make your way inside, Lily finally gets up from being angry and pretty much looks over to Spaz and then just kind of walks in. I want Jason, Hatham, and Spaz to all roll perception real quick. Spaz, are you following the rest of them in?
Yeah.
Or okay, so then yeah, so roll that perception. Because Lily also decided to join up with you guys. Blanco, you are
Yes.
surrounded by darkness at this point,
Yes.
and from what you can see in front of you,
Hey!
it seems to be pretty much empty down here. It's not exactly packed filled with things. Possibly there might have
We're
been things down
talking-
here.
Okay, so we're talking like dusty mannequins or boxes or looks like just kind of pushed over storage almost.
Pretty much pushed over storage,
Okay.
I'd say.
All right, so like a storage cellar almost. Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. I feel like I want to roll a perception because doors suddenly closing behind me. Like that's not cool.
Yeah.
Even if I am in pitch black dark, I might
So what
wanna whip
exactly
around
are
to
you
try to
looking
figure out what
for?
that is. So I'm looking to, since I know I can't see, and I'm kind of like what's going on, I instead want to try to hear and listen.
Okay.
Technically speaking, besides the Scooby-Doo gang, which I don't even know if I can hear them from down here, I want to. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to turn around and see them. It's pitch black. I knew that before I even went down. So I want to see if I can hear either footsteps or something that may have closed it. I want to figure out if there's anything else down here with me because that just doesn't just happen. Maybe gears turning for an
That's
automated
a little
cellar
too
door.
smart for Blanco.
Well, it's a common sense thing for Blanco. How do you think I hunted all those rats in the sewers?
You grab
Yeah, that's a survival
You think I just saw them? I'm like, there's rat one, rat
Yes.
two, rat
Yeah,
three.
you were like, rats.
I didn't hear what type shit.
So as
Vermin.
you are trying to listen in and focus at least on your hearing, since you can't see too well, you don't hear anything in particular. The only thing you heard was that slam of the doors behind you. Spaz, you don't notice anything. Everything just seems a little spooky in here, and Lily is standing right beside you, just kind of... She doesn't look, from at least what you can see, she doesn't look exactly spooked, but she does look slightly concerned. Jason, did you roll?
Yes,
For
I got 2
perception.
successes.
Jason, you heard a slam. You heard some kind of bang. And Hatham, you heard something slam shut. But it wasn't behind you. And checking behind you, yeah, it's definitely not. It didn't come from behind you at all.
Okay. So, did anybody else hear that? Or was it just
Yes.
little old me?
Yeah, I definitely heard something slam.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should, look into that before, something that goes bump in the night comes to,
As he's doing what he's doing, Jason is gonna ask Lily and Spaz really, hey, if there is something spiritual here, do you think I could punch it? Because I have nothing else at my disposal.
Spiritual?
Yeah, like a ghost, a specter, Phil Specter. I don't know.
I don't really think that works like that.
I mean,
It's easy.
maybe we can figure out a ritual or something, or figure out what it is.
I mean, don't you know anything?
Me?
No, Spaz.
Oh, I was about to say no.
I mean, to actually hit something like that, I think you need to either have something spiritual to like hit it with, maybe. For me, I had to go through like years of training to even understand that type of thing.
Blanco, as you are continuing to kind of listen in and feel around in the dark, eventually you hit something. You hit something hard. And
Okay.
feeling around and looking carefully, it feels like it's a table of some sort.
Hmm.
And upon further inspection, due to the fact that you are a vampire and have at least somewhat of it, you might not be the brightest person in the bunch, but definitely that looks like there's something on the table. Like there's either something that's been spilled on the table, or at least what you can kind of tell might be dried blood. You're not 100% though. Because it is
'cause
so
it's
dark.
It's dark,
Yeah.
yeah. Can I smell it? Just kind of get my face near it and just sort of...
I mean,
How'd
you
you gonna
can
do?
if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to just kind of, just kind of... That shit,
Upon further inspection, from at least from what you've smelled before in terms of the sewage rats and their blood, that little brief taste that you've had of other humans and stuff like that, the iron smell is there. So
Can I tell
from
how
your-
old it is just off of that? Like, is it like decrepitly old? Or is it like still a little wet? Or does it smell like
It's
just
dried.
straight up pennies? Straight up
It's-
pennies, okay.
It's
Alright.
dried. It's dried, and it's just it definitely smells like it's been here for a while, like a long while.
Okay. Is there anything else on the table besides the dried blood?
Feeling around on the table and kind of looking carefully, you can see what looks to be, at least grabbing it and then taking a closer look. It's definitely. Give me 1 second.
You're good.
Okay. I have stuff written down, that's why. So, it's definitely about like a sickle, almost.
Okay. As in,
And-
like, I feel the blade in the handle?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, alright.
So what would the rest of the party like to do, since y'all are just kind of vibing inside of the main entrance of the actual house? Or the mansion?
I'm gonna look for that sound, where it came from.
So, at least from what it sounded like, the doorway, the door, or the hall, the door right there by the actual stairs,
Yeah.
it sounded like it possibly came from down below.
Okay. So I wanna go over that way and search for it.
You make your way towards the door. And gripping the handle, you try to pull it open. And it appears to be locked. So,
I wanna yell out for Jason, "Hey, big boy, come kick open this door!"
Alright, he'll yell back, and he's gonna come down there and try to open the door with his feet again.
so roll a
79.
strength brawl.
Alright, I got 2 successes and 1 critical failure.
Jason, with all of your strength, you decide to just straight up kick the door open. But when you do that, thankfully it did not hurt you. But the door does not budge at all. It just stands still. It didn't even shake when you kicked it.
Haytham, I think this is a bit of a stronger door than the last one.
All right, let's get another person. Oh, Spaz!
Are you just using werewolves to do this?
No, but it's just a coincidence, you know. Hey, look, bro, you're a strong dude.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that, but
Hey, Spaz, can you help me and Jason out with this door? Well, can you help Jason kick down the door?
Okay, you know what? Here, let me try something.
All right.
Spaz is gonna go up to the door and knock 3 times. Knock knock.
Spaz, with your
Know this joke.
your very your very quick thinking, you decided, maybe this might not be as simple as just kicking it down. You knock on the door, and when you do that, you pause for a second to see if maybe something will happen. But when you do that, all you hear is back.
Huh.
But no, it does not open.
I'm sorry, that there was a knock back.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Lily,
With oh no, sorry, Lily's gonna do what?
while you guys are figuring this out, Lily has slowly kind of made her way up the stairs, just kind of following, just to see what's going on upstairs. Just so you guys know. Anyway, as you were saying.
After that happens, Jason's gonna crack his knuckles and try to knock the beat of Darude Sandstorm on the door.
You're gonna need to roll something good for that.
As you do that, Jason, and after you finish, you wait patiently for a second. But as you wait, all of a sudden you hear a massive bang back on that same door.
Okay,
But
they don't like
again, it
music.
does not open. Blanco.
Write that down. Write that
That
down.
was a jam.
Blanco, as
Yes.
you are wandering around this...
I pocketed that sickle, by the way.
Okay. So,
It's not like I'm holding it out like this in the dark, but I've kind of like tucked it here almost.
uh...
Because
Why
I
don't
have pretty baggy clothes and stuff, and I'm covered.
Why don't you do me a favor real quick?
Yes.
I want you to roll a composure resolve.
Okay. I got a 9, a 9, a 5, a 6, and then a 4 and a 9.
While slowly
Is
shifting...
that 3, 6? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was
Well-
just making sure.
While shifting around, trying to figure out how to get out of here. And also trying to find out if there's anything around or anybody else in here with you. You feel almost... It's weird because even though you know that you're no longer with the living, since you are a vampire, you almost feel like a cold chill kind of go up your spine. But after feeling it for a moment, you sort of shake it off and continue to keep looking around.
Just reminded me of the cold nights in the sewer. It's nothing new.
But as you're still shuffling around, you eventually run into what feels to be a chair. Just straight up run into it.
Alright, okay. It's like in the middle of the floor or something. And knock it over,
Yeah.
probably.
It did not knock over. It did not fall over. But
Interesting.
you did run into it.
Okay.
Would you like to examine it more?
Yeah, mainly because I'm tall and lanky, and I'm not like gently, like very carefully moving my way through the darkness. I'm feeling my way around. I'm just trying to figure out where I am, where the end of this is, and I can barely see in front of me as is. So yeah, I wanna say that I hit up against it,
Okay.
and I'm very confused about all of that. On why, first of all, it didn't just knock over out of my way so I could keep looking, but it just didn't move. So yeah, I'd like to investigate it a little further.
When you knocked into it, or when you ran into it, looking down at this chair, it somehow stood up, despite your size and the
My
fact that you're-
size running into it, yeah.
Yeah. But after further examination, you can kind of see what looks to be a bucket of some sort right underneath it. And looking more carefully at this chair, it looks like it has restraints on its arms.
Okay. Oh. Does the chair have any other abnormalities, like a hole somewhere, or like something else attached to the back, or?
It doesn't have anything attached to it, but it looks to be at least some sort of, I don't know if Blanco specifically would understand this, but if somebody was to sit in this chair, they would definitely be restrained.
He can
And-
understand that much. He wouldn't understand torture, probably, but he could understand that if someone were to be in that it would take a great deal to try to get out of it. So it was probably meant there to restrain. If anything, he probably connected it in his mind into something like, if I had someone in this chair, I could feed off of them for days.
Well,
Well,
Can I investigate the bucket then?
so crouching down a little bit, you eventually reach and grab the bucket and kind of tipping it over a little bit just to kind of see what's inside. From what you can see, it also looks like it might have been filled at one point with most likely blood, dried blood.
So
specifically.
I recognize the same residue from the table. Okay.
Pretty much.
I'll toss the bucket back down, although I'm starting to have an, I don't want to say an eerie feeling. I don't really know how to describe it, but clearly that with all this blood around, I'm starting to think, who put it there? Which is a really simple way to see shit, but that's Blanco for you.
Blanco puts the bucket on his head. I got a new hat.
No, sir, Blanco don't put dirty buckets on his head. He already has a face covering, although he's still wearing that shredded jacket thanks to your dumb fuck teeth. Oh, I forgot about that. Blanco's gonna get you for that one.
He gonna give me for
Next time you
shit.
go next time you go clothes shopping, you pull out that Wells Fargo card. I'm gonna use the last of your club money.
He doesn't understand the concept of money. What?
I understand the concept of you getting me something, that's for sure.
He can get shit out of me.
I'll
So-
bear hug you in the middle of an American Eagle.
We're gonna hop back to the party, or the rest of the party. So,
The Scooby Gang.
Joke's on you. He doesn't shop at American Eagle.
while you three are trying to just try to get this door open. All the knocks have seemed to fail. Kicking it down seemed to fail. But after kind of, it's been about maybe like 5 minutes, let's say. And you guys are having no luck with this actual door. But you've not heard a peep out of Quinn, and you've not heard a peep out of Lily since she walked upstairs.
I'm gonna turn to Spaz. I'm gonna say, Spaz, do you want to check on Lily while we keep beating the shit out of this door?
Yeah, I should go check on her.
All right. Don't be
What?
afraid to
Doesn't
yell
get
if
there.
something happens.
What kind of doorknob is on the door?
It looks like a basic rounded knob. It doesn't look any different from just an old-timey kind of door.
Well,
Just-
since it's old timey, that means it's very simple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my switchblade and I'm gonna unscrew the screws around it so I can open up a hole. Let's go, baby.
Do me a favor, Hatham. Why don't you roll? Okay, first, before you do that, roll a composure resolve, and then also after
You
that.
don't mind me asking while I'm in the middle of rolling. What's up with the composure resolve? I'm curious.
Takes a lot to pick a lock.
It's not picking a
No,
lock. He's
this is
unscrewing
not.
it.
This is not to unscrew the door. I just want to say that right now. It's not to
Okay.
unscrew the door. That's
Okay, I was
just,
gonna say because I'm like he's a smart dude. I was like, what the fuck?
I want to
think
know
it's a
what your
spicy door.
successes are. It's a spicy door.
Spicy door.
Ooh, ooh, damn. I would have laughed my ass off if someone.
All right, I got a 10, 6, 5, 4, and a 9.
As you attempt to try to get this lock off. You feel, although you are undead and you understand that you are undead, you don't really feel too much of like the heat or the cold. If anything, it's more of just something you remember feeling. But you feel that cold chill run up your spine, and then you just shake it off. So, I want you to roll to actually kind of unscrew the door, or at least attempt to. I want you to roll a... Where is it? I'll have you do a... Why don't you do a dex and...
I mean, I would,
So,
if
larceny?
anything.
Larceny?
Larceny? Wouldn't it, I'm not gonna question the DM, but I feel like it'd be intelligence. You know, screwing
Lar-
something.
Larceny's for like illegal shit, like pickpocketing and lockpicking. So
Or do you know where
no,
Philip's head is?
What the fuck? I was gonna say, like, I'm not lock picking the door, but okay. Let's see, where's my... Oh,
I mean, if
Damn.
it was an intelligence and you rolled a
Damn.
critical fail, you would have sat
If
there and
you
you would have
would
been like, is this a
like-
flathead or a
If you would
Philip?
like, I will give you, since you don't have anything in larceny, I will
I was
give
gonna
you-
say, like, I'm a little...
I'll give you dex, intelligence, and you can attempt. You can attempt to get this lock off, because you're not really trying to pick it, because you have a good point. You're not trying to pick it. You're just trying to get it off. Or the doorknob,
Shit.
per se.
Come on, baby. 9974. Let's go.
So, somehow, some way, you were able to makeshift your actual... What was it? Was it a pocket knife? Or was it a knife?
Switchblade.
Or a switchblade. You were able to basically unscrew the screws from the actual doorknob itself and get it off. So the doorknob is now off.
Okay. Alright, now, which one of us are gonna stick our hand in that hole to open the door?
While he was doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I had Jason looking around to see if he could find like a wooden board or something,
A wooden board.
Oh.
like because the house is going decrepit.
Yeah,
So like I'm assuming like it's made of wood and there's wooden boards peeking out.
pretty much.
And he rolled a 9, a 9, a 9, a 10, a 2, a 4, and another 4.
God damn, boy!
Yeah,
Damn!
you literally just look to the side and you see just a board laying on the floor. And it looks perfectly fine. It doesn't look as, like, destroyed or rotted as some of the other ones.
Pull up this good 2x4 here.
So he's gonna take that like that piece of wood, and he's gonna use it to like create like a lever kind of thing, like give me some leverage in between, like kind of jam it to the door and try to like lever that door open, kind of like as best he can, trying to use a little hole that Hatham had made.
Okay. Okay. So, what are you trying to do per se? Are you still trying to just
Trying to open the door.
open it?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna stick my hand through the hole that I've now created, just open it, but that's also very dangerous since something just knocks back, you know, so I'm gonna let Jason rock out with his idea. I'm gonna let him do what he do.
As you stick the actual wooden plank board thing hole, I don't know. You stick it through the hole, and it barely fits, by the way. But as
Used to that.
As you stick the board through the hole, you kind of jiggle it around a little bit, but
You took it around.
I hate everything. Anyway, I'm gonna need you to roll a. I want you to roll a composure strength for me.
Okay. One of those numbers made me happy. Composure strength. Oh, it's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need to re-roll that one because family. All right, I got 2 successes.
So, as you're jiggling this around, as you're moving it around, all of a sudden you start to feel it pull in. But due to the fact that you're holding on to it so tightly, you were able to hold on to it still. And so you feel this force kind of pulling the thing in, the board in. But you're still holding on. And it's a strong force, but it's not stronger than you, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. And then with that, I'm gonna like pull the board back and kind of like crouch down and see if I can see anything through the hole without getting too close to it. Oh wait, was I able to open the door?
No, it's still standing straight up and it's perfectly fine. It just has a hole in it now at this point. So.
Alright, Jason, so I think if you just stick your hand in the hole and just open the door, I mean, there's nothing to stop it from opening now. You know?
He's gonna have to roll some kind of persuasion check on me.
You're dumb!
No.
I mean,
No.
all I'm
He's not
saying.
rocking with it. He's not rocking with the haunted house vibe.
And, you know, like, when you stick your hand in there, I'll grab onto your forearm, and I'll pull when you pull,
I'll hate them.
and we can...
Do you feel like Jason would actually be even convinced at all by this? Or even, like, slightly?
I feel
By
like...
what he just said? No.
What do you personally think?
Honestly, with the fact that he outstrengthed it, let me see. Let me look. I would need to roll some kind of like wisdom something. So whatever's akin to like a wisdom insight check
Like
in this game.
Let's say we could do resolve composure.
Resolve
And-
composure. Okay.
While you are doing that, though, Spaz, I assume that you walked up the stairs to kind of see what's
He
going
failed.
on with Lily.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, you're doing that. We will investigate that. Yeah, no, he failed. He fucked up. He's done. Get him out of the house. Mama
Spaz,
Lobo sense that shit.
Spaz, as you are making your way up the stairs, I want you to roll. Resolve composure.
Resolve composure. Okay. That is going to be. Okay, that's a 6. Let's roll that real quick. Okay, so that's 2 successes and 1 failure.
Okay.
1 critical failure.
Something about this air inside of this place just makes you feel uneasy. It's cold. It's very cold. It's unnervingly cold. Something of akin to what you would understand as being like there's something here. There's definitely something here. But the chill runs up your spine and you shake it off. You were able to, with all of your teachings and everything that you've experienced with Mama Lobo, this is not bothering you as much. But as you make your way up the stairs, you can currently see from where you're standing, at least from within the darkness. There's definitely a hall that goes down. Just from the stairs straight across. You can kind of see that there might be doors, like, within this hall. You can kind of see one that's right up front, and it is open. It's definitely open, because it's just pitch black. But, you know what? Why don't you do this? Roll perception real quick for me.
Oh, okay, that's nothing. 533.
You know, it's just really dark in here, and this place is unnerving you. You're not really focused on what's kind of going on around you. So, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll call out and be like, "Hey, Lily, you over here?"
Silence.
I guess I'll go look at that door that's open.
As you make your way towards the door, you poke your head around just to kind of see if there's anything in there, if there's anything going on. See if there's, anybody in here, or if Lily's in there. What you can kind of see in the darkness looks to be just a dark figure kind of near the back of the room, just right up against the wall. From where you're at specifically, which is, I don't know if you walked all the way in or if you're at the doorway.
Would I see this figure from the doorway?
Pretty much. You can see this figure from the
Probably
doorway.
stop and try to call out to them, thinking maybe it's Lily or something.
Again,
Hey, Lily.
as you call out, silence. But there's definitely somebody or something in here. And they're just up against the wall. They're not even, you can't even see a face at this point. You just see just a dark silhouette, pretty much.
Okay, Spaz is gonna get a little nervous at this point, so she's probably gonna pull out her pocket knife, just in case, in her hand, and just kind of be ready and walk up to this figure.
As you, are you trying to sneak up on this figure, or are you just kind of walking in?
Just kind of walking in,
Okay.
kind of like a defensive.
Okay. You slowly make your way towards this dark figure. And, rounding around a bed, and then they're basically in the corner of the room at this point. And as you approach, you recognize something. You from the darkness and how close you're getting, you can see a similar outfit to what Lily was wearing before you guys got here.
Lily, what are you doing?
Silence.
Lily, this isn't funny. Spaz is gonna try to pull on the figure.
As you pull at the figure, although you pull at her, and it is Lily, and for some odd reason, she's just been staring in a corner. She has a blank expression on her face. And she's just, it looks like she's probably out of it. But something's definitely wrong. She's not answering you. She's not even moving. You moving her even felt stiff. Almost. But she is standing there, silently.
Lily, wake up! What's wrong?
Give me 1 second. Let's see. Son of a bitch. Sorry. although you try your hardest to actually shake her and try to bring her like back pretty much, there's still this look of just, it's just blank. That's the best way I could describe it. It's just blank. You don't know how she's standing at this point, but she's just standing, just staring blankly. I was going to say, though, while you're dealing with that spaz, Blanca.
Yes.
So, while I'm assuming that you're still exploring, trying to figure out stuff, or are you just trying to find a way out?
Yeah, I'm trying to find some sense of light, a way out. Either smelling a little bit to see if I can sense some fresh air other than the cellar. Maybe seeing if I can fill on the walls. Obviously, the chair and the bucket and the table with the dried blood sent me in sort of a I need to get out of here. Something's not right. Where is friend 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Little upsetty spaghetti.
Why don't you do me a favor and roll a perception to kind of feel around to see if you can find like any kind of light source, anything at all, even if it's just a match or something, or matches.
It's wits and not composure.
Investigation.
Investigation. I always forget investigation. Why do I always forget? Wits plus investigation. 10, 8, 2, ouch. 5, 5, 6. I'll roll the 10 again.
He's a
So
phony.
that counts as
Eight.
that counts as one of your. Okay, so 3 successes.
Yeah.
Blanco, as you shuffle around again, also trying to kick over like some stuff and things that are on the floor. To your surprise, a little box of matches just hit the floor, and the matches drop on the everywhere on the floor.
Alright, so I kind of hear a sort of compartment in the pitting in, something kind of rolling out, and I can look down and see it. Alright, okay. I probably want to pick up the matches. Right now, it's not going to do much good for me to just light it in front of me and kind of lose what little night vision I've accumulated over this point. Is there anything like on the walls or something else that I can see and maybe use to illuminate it, or is there like old newspaper or cloth somewhere?
Well, there's definitely like papers and newspaper on the floor. If you would like to use that.
I would like to get the crumpled up newspaper along with the matches which I picked up and walk over to the bucket full of the obviously very old dried blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to stick the newspapers in there. And then with the sickle, which is currently, put inside of my coat, I'd like to pull it out, put the sickle, the curved end, on the handle of the bucket, because it's a bucket, it's got to have a handle. I'm going to pull it up like this and put a match in it to light it and use that as a makeshift lantern.
As you light this match, which you can now see clearly, what one
Strong
looks
mat.
to be, what looks to be, it's the paper.
I've lit my little lantern. Okay.
What looks to be the table that you ran into, which definitely, yes, that is dry blood. That is 100%
Okay,
dry
blood was
blood.
the right call. So then I can also assume the bucket had it in there too.
Yes. The chair that you ran into is there. It is also covered in blood. It definitely does have restraints. It looks to be very old, decrepit, not very, like it hasn't been used in years, but definitely something was going on in this cellar.
Cellar, yeah.
Looking around the walls with the bucket that is filled with fire, you can see that there are newspapers, many newspapers actually, strewn against the walls. There is definitely a way out of here. There's a door that leads out and some stairs that also kind of go upwards. And kind of
So
with
is that two separate things? So it's like stairs and a door, or is it like stairs and then a door?
stairs
over here?
and then a door like right above where the stairs end.
At the
pretty
top of the
much.
stairs?
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Although you can see what looks to be like a stick sticking through, or like a pole, or like a board sticking through the door, like a hole.
Okay. All right.
But definitely there's a bookshelf in here. There's, like I said, newspapers on the walls.
Is there like a lantern or like an oil lamp, a more permanent source of light that I could try?
Looking around the walls, right above where you're specifically at, there looks to be what looks like a lantern. An old-timey lantern that's just kind of vibing up top. Does it have
Okay.
oil? But it's definitely above you.
And it looks like it's been unused, and I have matches to maybe see if it works. Is there any
Pretty
chance I can grab it and kind of fiddle with it, see if it does?
You are tall, so yes.
Yeah, naturally I can probably grab that without some extraneous jumping. I do want to see if it's lit. Is it more of like an oil lamp, or is it like there's a hole on the side for me to pop something in, or?
It's more of like an oil lamp.
Okay, well, in that case, I turn a knob on it to see if that does anything. I kind of hear something creaking, but there's obviously a little bit for me to put something in to light it, so I just kind of light a match and I just drop it in there, and then, well, does it catch light?
Give me 1 second.
I don't assume I have infinite matches, but I assume the box was hefty enough for me to notice it, so I've got about like 8 or something.
Fortunately, it actually did catch light.
Hey!
But yes. So, is there anything else you would like to do?
I wanna put the flaming bucket on the ground and kind of hold my sickle in one hand because it's gonna be a little hot. I've had it next to a bucket that's quite literally filled with flaming newspaper. So while I kind of let it cool off, I'm just gonna keep assessing my surroundings a little bit, even though I have a good grasp of it with this sickle in my hand. I want to look at the bookshelf because it's the only thing not covered in dried blood, or is it? I don't know. Is there blood on that? I'm gonna look at it just a little further.
So, upon examination of the entire thing, the books themselves do not look to be covered in blood of any sort. On the bottom, on the other hand, there's definitely blood, dried blood that's been like splashed or splattered on it. This whole room that you are currently in basically looks to be a torture room of some sort. Some stuff has gone down here. And just even the sickle that you grabbed, that also had dried blood on it. Looking around further, you see kind of around where you found the lantern, there's also what looks to be a noose hanging.
Is it occupied?
It's not occupied.
Okay.
It's empty. It's just vibing there.
Alright. Is there a chair underneath it? Does it look like it's tied up anywhere in particular? Does the rope just kind of go up, or?
It's just up top. Maybe there might have been a chair there at some point, but it's gone now, and there's nothing there. There's no body, there's nothing. It's just hanging there.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm raising my lantern up to it, just kind of confused and also a little more alarmed at the fact that there isn't just blood on the chair and on the table, but just about everywhere, including the sickle. I can see a lot better now. I want to kind of like press the bottom of the loop of the noose down, kind of with the blunt end of it, just to see if it tugs at all, or if it's something weaker, or if it feels like there's more to it. Or I'm just at this point playing with it.
Okay. At this point, you reach up and you grab the noose that's nearby. And when you grab the noose and pull, you almost hear like a click of some sort. And
Is it like behind me or something?
it sounds off in the distance.
Okay.
So,
And
I'm gonna go back to the other two boys.
all right, sounds good.
Yes.
Good.
So-
The dynamic duo.
Yes. So, after a bit of attempting to, like, try to get this door open, and Hatham over here trying to convince, Jason.
He
this-
succeeded, by the way. I failed.
Yeah.
Insight.
Jason, you feel very. You think what he's talking about and how he's explaining this makes a lot of sense. I mean, why wouldn't you just stick
well-
your hand in?
Okay, you know what, Hatham? You are undead. So maybe you know a little bit more about this than I do. So if you say it's safe, he's going to stick his left hand in.
Wait. Listen,
Because-
I never said it was. Listen here, Jason. I'm not gonna. Listen.
No,
I never said it was safe.
he's not even stopping. He's
Oh.
taking this as an endorsement, and he's sticking his left hand in. Not his right hand. Right hand. Sticking his left hand in.
As you are doing this, you pulled out the wood. And as you're doing this, all of a sudden there's a bright light that's coming in from in there. To which you sticking your hand in there, Blanco, you can see a hand just kind of wriggling around.
Oh no.
And-
So I hear something upstairs besides the click.
Yes.
Okay, and I see a hand. What does the hand look like?
Looks like a hand.
It looks like a hand.
Is
It's
it
just
pale?
wriggling.
Is it
It looks
okay?
like it's trying to kind of open the door somehow.
All right.
Oh god, this is
Did I
gonna
hear banging previously coming from there?
What do you mean banging?
Well, I mean, I've been down here for a while. But at the same time, I haven't really heard much besides the dark of the room and me messing with things. If I haven't heard anything, but I now see that hand, that's a problem. Can I choose to act on seeing this hand?
What do you mean?
Well, like what do you think I'm just gonna stare at it? Like I'm in the middle of,
Okay,
there's a
well-
noose, there's blood everywhere. Whatever that is cannot be good.
The hand is like I said, it's not trying to like, you know, it doesn't have anything in it. It's just kind of wriggling around trying to like get the door open.
You think it's trying to open the door? That's what I assume.
Yes.
Okay, I need to pick up the bucket.
That's arguably worse than what I was thinking.
Give me the bucket. Upon seeing this hand, unknown to my surroundings, the more I investigate, the worse it gets. The noose didn't just have some like magic stuff click behind me. I think that wherever I am, not only do I not understand it, I don't think I can without friend 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I need to get to them as quick as possible. After the cellar door closed behind me, that's spooky. That's a no-no. I don't want to go back there. But the hand is even spookier. More importantly, if that hand gets through that door, I'm going to become the dried blood on these walls. That's not okay with me. You think I'm going to leave without hugging friend 1, without assaulting friend 2, without telling friend 3 to stop being mean, and telling friend 4 that they're A-okay, and kind of annoying them, and then telling friend 5 that they're kind of stupid? No, that's not gonna fly. Not in the slightest. I take the bucket, which is kind of simmered down, but it's still got, obviously some cinders and a little bit, there's a good bit of newspaper in that room for me to gather up. I start to immediately go up the stairs, and I'm not even trying to test it. I've been down here. They probably know I'm down here. I just throw the bucket of ashes right on it.
Ashes?
Is it cinders
Well,
or ashes?
embers.
Yeah.
It's ashes,
embers.
cinders, embers, and a little bit of flame. And I'm not talking like fireman, but I'm talking like everything.
As
But
soon as
mainly-
he feels that, let me make. I'm gonna wager a guess. To maintain, to make sure I don't like lose my fucking mind. I'm just gonna be like wit composure.
You stuck your hand through a door. The first thing you
Are
felt
you
was a
trying?
bucket
Are you
hit your
death
hand in ashes.
raging or are you?
No, he's gonna try not to freak out from this
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
How do you not freak out from that?
So. Trying
I want to see how bad the freak out is. So do I roll wits composure?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to say resolve, but I think that'll be fine.
Okay,
By the way,
I got
what
all
happens to the
failures
hand?
and 1 crit fail. He is going to start screaming, oh god, it's a portal to hell. It's a portal to hell. Oh,
Jason, what is it? What is it? Oh,
my hand is burning. What did
Oh,
you do?
God.
I'm at the top of the stairs, so I hear
Yes,
any of this.
you can hear this. You can definitely hear this.
Fred? Fred 1? Fred 5?
Oh no.
Is that you?
They took the big man. They took Biggie Smalls.
Oh no! Listen. Oh God.
Upon realizing that my other friends are across the door, I'm going to actually try to bust it down myself.
Okay, why don't you?
I'm pacing back and forth. I'm not in front of that door anymore.
So I need you to roll a strength and brawl for that.
My hand's still in the door, by the way.
Your hand is still in the door.
Yeah, he's freaking out. He thinks his hand is locked in hell.
I'm sorry. Okay, I rolled a 9, a 6, an 8, and a 6.
You're about to break his man's fucking hand. Oh God.
I rolled a 9, an 8, a 6, and a 6.
After feeling the sheer panic inside of you, Blanco, all of a sudden you take a step back and then run into that door. And upon running into this door, that door goes down straight up. It looks like it didn't even. Yeah, the hard time that you hate them and you, Jason, had is nothing compared to how easily this door came down. And also, Jason, why don't you take like 1 bashing damage from that? Because I assume that the door landed straight on you. Plus, your arm is literally through the goddamn hole, and it was burned. It was burned.
And you're panicking.
Yes.
So the panic means you probably can't roll away from that bash.
No, I'll just take the bashing damage. You said 1 bashing damage?
Yes.
You're the only one here I know that has taken bashing damage.
I don't know
When
how
you
to
try
mark
to scale
that.
the wall. Well, no, I forgot about Hatham when he flung himself out of a window.
As this door comes down, Jason, you are underneath this door, and Blanco, you are on top of this door.
Oh, I'm falling with it. I don't just ram through.
So, after thinking he's been dragged to hell and seeing darkness, he's going to be screaming, saying, "Oh no, no!"
I immediately
I
want to
have like a light in one hand, and it looks like light's coming through as well from the
I
hell portal.
immediately like full speed
Now God is here
like
mocking me.
try to like push whatever it is that's on top of the door off of the door.
Is there what?
I like full speed as fast as I can. Like, you know, I want to like try to like throw myself and like push whatever's on top of the door off of the door since it has Jason trapped underneath. All I see is a dark.
I assume that everyone's panicking.
You tell me that you hear Blanco's voice on the other side of a door. He comes busting down in a brute force manner,
I can't
unlike
tell it's
anyone
you,
else
it's dark.
besides Blanco.
I mean, he has the lantern. He has the lantern.
How did he keep that lantern up if he just fell on top of a fucking door?
Because I
That is
one-ram
true.
shouldered it. I'm not, like, I didn't shatter it over the door.
You said you fell on the door, so how did you hold? How do you got that in your hand? Huh?
To be fair, it's even worse because I have a sickle in the other.
Exactly. Right now I'm thinking I'm seeing the hashling.
Have y'all seen Hoodwinked?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember that scene with the lumberjack coming through the window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what this is.
Bill and Ted.
When Blanco, you go through and land, you do actually drop the lantern. You hear
Does it shatter?
You hear the shattering, but the light went out.
Okay, who?
It does not catch fire, thankfully. But I'm gonna go back to Spaz for a second.
Okay, I do have an iron grip on both, mind you.
I love how there's 2 totally different tonal interactions happening in this session. In the same area.
Spaz, you are still standing here with Lily, trying to get her to come to her senses. And you both are in this dark room still. I want you to do me a favor, roll a perception.
Larkin, check shatter.
Uh-oh.
Why are you looking at me like that? What? What? I took a 6-foot chat. There's something that happened.
That's
No,
bad.
look-
That's
Yeah,
bad.
I was looking at the roll chat.
So that's 331. That's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You are too
Yeah.
distracted to hear any of the commotion that's going downstairs. So, again, Lily is staring blankly, but not really reacting to anything that you're doing. Whether you poke her, whether you shake her, whether you talk to her. Nothing. It's just blank.
Lily. Wait. Okay. I didn't want to use this yet. Could I use my death sight gift?
Yes, you can.
I want to see if there's like a ghost or something possessing her or whatever.
Okay. So, with that, okay. Is there a roll for that, or is it just an automatic thing? I don't remember.
I actually need to look that up. This is gonna take a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time.
I thought it was a thing that just turned on, but I don't remember for sure. So
I was gonna
let's
say,
see.
I'm telling you, it really helps to just put like it'll. Do you have it on your character sheet? Because it usually says if it has a roll or not. Or did you just leave it blank? You left it blank.
I just typed it in.
Okay. So.
Crap. Okay. This is gonna be a bit. I don't know where I put my World of Darkness PDF.
The books are in the thing. If you just want to re-download it and just delete it later.
Oh, wait. There you go. Found it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Death sight. That was it. One word? No.
Wait, I have my werewolf
the
book
flip?
right here. I'm fucking dumb. I literally have it right here.
Oh. Yeah, so I don't know where the hell this is at. Give me a second here.
Yeah. It's easier on the PDF than it is to look it in the book, but I'm looking as well. Call for glory.
Oh, I'm searching tools donor. Okay. Death. Sight? Okay, to understand something, one must first be able to perceive it. The werewolf with this gift is able to adjust his or her sight to the impressions left by death. He can see ghosts and perceive the spiritual imprint left where a person or higher animal died. Oh well, shit.
Is there a dice pool?
Though the knowledge could bring him grief, while this gift is in effect, a character's eyes turn milky white as if it's covered with cataracts.
Okay.
But they can still see what's going on around them.
Is there a dice
Dice pool, no roll is made to activate this gift.
pool? Okay. So,
Action for the instant. For the duration of the scene, the character's sight is attuned to the dead. The werewolf can perceive ghosts even if they would ordinarily be invisible. Doing so requires the character to simply will the capability into effect with an action.
Okay.
While the gift is active, the player may make an intelligence and a coat roll for his werewolf to detect any stains of death in the area.
Okay.
Making such a search in an instant. Making such a search is an instant action. Success allows the werewolf to see phantom bloodstains wherever a creature at least the size of a cat died within the last lunar month. The size of the bloodstain reveals the rough emotional discharge of the death.
What's
A
part
human-
of JoJo have to do with that?
A human being who died peacefully and a dog who died in pain leave approximately the same size stain. About the size of a human torso. The darker the stain, the more recent the death. This gift cannot reveal anything more about the circumstances of any death in question, although a werewolf can use both the gift and Echo Dream to pinpoint and analyze the scene of a murder.
Okay.
The effect Effects of Death Sight only apply only when a character is in the physical world.
So, you focus. You stand by your friend, and as you're focusing, you're channeling your essence and rituals you've been taught.
Got your ass. Sit down. If you don't know, check Twitch chat.
And as that happens, you are left. You are left. You feel this overwhelming darkness overcome you. In the physical world, your eyes fade into a milk white. And now seeing this, almost like a veil has been lifted from your eyes. You can see at that moment that there is what looks to be a dark figure that is standing right behind Lily, who is just staring blankly. This figure looks almost as if they're like a puppeteer, almost. And their hands are almost just like this, while behind her. Observing the rest of the room. You can see that there's bloodstains. There are bloodstains. Small, big, human size, possibly animal size. You're not sure. But there is definitely a dark figure hanging over Lily herself. And the room around you still feels almost like you have tunnel vision. And so, what would you like to do in this situation?
Damn it, Lily, what did you get yourself into? Spaz is going to use her other ability. Ghost
Which one?
Knife.
Ghost knife?
And imbue her knife. Yeah.
Is there a roll for that?
There is no roll for that. Let me read it. Oh crap, this one actually cost essence. How do I use essence?
So
Well, you'd be like, hey, come here, shorty. I know you a vampire, but...
I don't think that's how that works.
Why not?
So, what I'm gonna have you do is, so with essence, basically you would use it like Vitae. That's pretty much how you use essence. So you would spend, I think it probably would say the amount of essence, or if it doesn't, use one.
Yeah, it just says one.
There. And I'm assuming this is an attack.
So I just uncheck it?
Yes.
Because they're little black boxes? Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
I need water, and I don't have any. Crap.
But yeah, did you want me to read what it does? Or do you already have an idea?
I believe I have an idea. I'd assume it's an attack. You're attacking a spectral...
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Basically, it allows a weapon to be... enchants a weapon so that it may inflict bashing or lethal damage, depending on the character's choice.
Okay.
Hold on here. The werewolf must be holding or touching the weapon in question or to infuse it with essence. The object need not be specifically designed as a weapon. This gift can be used to imbue a crowbar, 2x4, or chainsaw as readily as a sword or gun. For the duration of the scene, the imbued weapon is considered enchanted for the purposes of damaging ghosts.
Okay. So, you channel your
There's-
essence.
A lot there, but
Yeah.
that's the gist of it.
Yeah. You channel your essence, Spaz, and
And okay.
Bajik, stop.
I gotta keep count. Who else is?
So, you take your knife, enchant it with your essence, and when you're taking the knife, you go straight for the spectral being. You take your knife and you swiftly stab. As you stab into this spectral being, you hear a shrill scream, and it almost vanishes before you from this attack. And when that happens, although you still have this tunnel vision feeling, you see that Lily straight up just falls and just faints, pretty much. And she hits the ground. The spectral being vanished, basically. And Lily's just laying on the ground at this point.
Okay, can I try to pick her up?
Yes. Why don't you roll a strength? Just a straight strength.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Alright, let's see what happens.
Get here. I also need water.
Hey, that's one success.
Thankfully, Lily is not exactly the biggest person. And because she's not the biggest person, you were able to easily carry her. So, you still have the milky eyes. And you have this tunnel vision feeling within this location. So what would you like to do?
At the moment, probably want to get out of there with Lily and try to get back to the rest of the group before whatever that was comes back, or if there's
Okay.
any other ones.
As you're walking out, I want you to roll a perception.
Okay. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's the
All
worst
right.
extra roll.
Well,
Two
that's
successes? No,
two
three successes.
10s, a 9, and then 2 1s.
Okay.
Ooh.
As you are walking out, the hallway that you can see, right? It goes farther down. You can kind of see what looks to be light coming from underneath one of the doors. So, would you like to continue down to the rest of the party, or what would you like to do?
I'm probably gonna go back to the rest of the party,
Okay.
or try
You-
to, anyways, because Lily's not that light either.
You make your way back downstairs with Lily on your shoulder, basically. Or are you carrying her like bridal style? What?
Probably over the shoulder.
Okay. As you're hobbling back down, you see what looks to be a disaster. And it's your friends all piled on top of each other, except for Hatham, who's standing there trying to push a door back up.
What happened?
They don't know, but there's some big motherfucker on top of it.
While he comes in,
Friend
I'm pretty sure Jason would still be screaming.
Where's friend 5?
And
I put in
every
the bloody TC, what it looks like for
Yeah.
Baz.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
oh yes.
What?
Get off of them! God damn!
But friend 1, where's friend 5? Reluctantly, because friend 1 asked me to, I just kind of scramble up off of the door and stand up and just kind of back away against one of the walls.
As soon as he feels pressure get off of the door, he's gonna like wrap his burnt hand around it, like through the hole, kind of like a weird shield. He's not thinking straight. He's gonna stand up and he's gonna like reach for the plank that he used to stick to the door. And he's gonna be like, back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What did you do with friend 5? Where is he?
Stop!
The door
Before you
took
fucking
friend
kill it.
5.
No, the door did not take friend 5. Friend 5 was behind the goddamn door.
What?
Friend 5 is the door.
No!
The real door with the friends who made along the way. As he's like seeing that he's not in hell, he's gonna stop. He's gonna say, "Oh, well, that was embarrassing." So we know what the door led to. What was behind there? Big guy, Biggie Smalls.
Seeing that friend 5 was not in fact the door. Friend 3 and I were clearly wrong. However, I'm still relieved, and I need to probably roll for this, but I'm gonna bear hug friend 5.
You're trying
Am
to
I
crush
friend
him.
5?
Yes.
Are you trying to crush him? Are you hugging
No,
him as tight
I'm
as you
just
want?
relieved. I'm
You don't have to
excited. I need him in my arms.
You don't have to
Friend
roll
5,
for
you're
that.
okay. You're not a door.
He's gonna let him.
And at that point, I'm kind of like on my knees, and I'm just holding him.
Hatham.
And then reluctantly, I let him go.
Hatham.
And
what would
but
you-
I do see his burnt hand. Friend 1, did you do this?
No, you did it, dumbass.
Friend 1,
You did it.
you need to get along.
You hurt him. You!
You told me he wasn't in the door. You lie.
I said, you...
Friend 3 was right.
You know what? You know
Right,
what? So, Spaz, as I look and see... Oh, who...
Don't talk to friend 3 like
what's-
that. He was right, you
oh.
were wrong.
What happened to,
Yeah.
what happened to Lily?
No idea where Quinn went. Lily
Friend 4? Friend 2?
Lily kind of had to deal with some stuff.
Okay. It's looking like
Be
it's
careful what you guys are touching. I have a bad feeling that there's something supernatural going on here, and not something you're all probably used to.
Jason,
Friend 3.
Hatham, and Blanco, can you guys all roll a perception real quick?
Okay, but before I roll a perception, I have to tell him. Friend 3. What if I touched every...
Alexa.
Well, I mean,
Stop.
you see Lily over here on my shoulder? You're gonna be like her, except hope I
Is
need
friend
Jason and
4
Hatham to
okay?
carry you.
2 successes and 1 critical failure.
Is friend
I got
3...
no successes and 1 critical failure.
Is friend 3 asleep?
Yeah, she's just sleeping for right now, bud.
Jason, you notice nothing. You're more focused on your burnt hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Haytham,
I got-
you know.
Oh, I got an 8, a 3, so I got 2 successes and like 2 6s. I didn't get any critical fails.
Okay. So, also, Blanco and Haytham, you notice that Spaz's eyes, they are cloudy. They are just pure white. They look as white as the moon. As a full moon.
You go off those shrooms again.
Can I roll to punch friend 3 in the face?
I mean, you can attempt.
I'm going to roll to punch friend 3 in the face. What do I
That's-
need to roll?
You need to roll
Can I-
a.
It's gonna be a lefty, so it's gonna be a little weaker because the sickle's in my right. I'm not trying to kill him.
Can
Clearly-
I see him attempting to do something stupid and try to intervene?
You can.
I like-
Okay. So Blanco,
No, I
roll a
can't.
strength, and Bra and Haytham. Why don't you roll a strength? I guess athletics? Question mark.
I got an 8, a 9, a 7, and a 5.
And Spaz, I assume that you're trying to dodge. Or are you
Oh.
trying to just?
He-
Or are you
this is
just?
in the middle
Are
of
you
this
just?
conversation.
I have
Okay.
no reason to
Okay.
expect.
Yeah, he's in the
Hit
middle of this
like this.
conversation. He's in the middle
I'm
of
probably just
Alright.
holding on to freaking Lily and making
Yeah.
sure she doesn't fall off my shoulder.
Haytham, what was your roll?
I'm rolling right now. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Mm.
This is gonna be interesting. I got an 8, a 7, a 5, and a 9.
Dude.
Damn, yeah. Haytham's
no.
probably gonna stop me here.
I got a 10, 9, 5, 4, 2, 10, 7.
So you had 3 successes. So, Haytham, you, with your quick reflexes, were able to stop Blanco from landing this punch. If anything, you basically just moved his arm. So he would not hit.
What are
I
you
guess what I
doing?
hit
What's
the wall
wrong with
above him.
you?
What have you done to
I
friend
thought we were
3?
friends.
What have you done to friend 3?
They didn't do anything to friend 3. She
Friend
just said,
3 doesn't look like that.
Are you dumb, Blanco?
Friend
Jesus
3
Christ.
doesn't look like that. What have you done?
Remember,
Let's go with friend 4.
we are not normal people. None of us here are. So just because something like that happens
Friend
doesn't
3
mean there's
doesn't
something
look like
fucking
that.
wrong with them.
Friend 3 doesn't look like that. How do I know you're friend 3? Let go of friend 4. Can I try to grab Lily off of his shoulder?
You
I
can
want to tighten my
attempt.
grip on his. I want to tighten my grip on his hand when I feel him start to
You
move.
can just do a straight strength to see if you can.
Alright, I'll
pull her
do a
away.
straight strength right now.
Wow, why'd it have to be straight strength?
Damn.
I got 7, 3, and 3.
What do I roll for that? Like try to just stop it.
I guess you can do a what is it?
Also a straight strength? It's just...
Yeah,
strength
dude,
on
the
straight at
straight
that point?
strength. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're like trying to hold him still, and then he's also trying to get past you and actually grab. But he failed. He failed the roll.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
still roll if you
that would
like.
have stopped me probably.
It's okay, friend. I got her. I don't know how
No,
well
you aren't
she
friend 3.
would
What is
wanna
wrong?
carry-
I got one
face.
success, so
Yeah, you definitely were able to block whatever he was trying to do.
Blanco, stop.
No, that is not friend 3. What is wrong with
I
friend
want to look at him
3's
and
face?
I want to look at him and glare. Stop. You're making things worse.
I might have to roll to well, no, I'm gonna stare at him real hard and say he is not friend 3,
She.
friend 1.
She. I was like, she.
Oh yeah, my bad.
She's a woman.
Any of you guys have
Right.
some glasses?
What's
or
Blanco
something?
know the
Maybe some
difference?
Sunglasses.
Jason, please help me over here before.
Jason, we know you have some aviators. Come on, can I borrow them?
Friend 3.
I actually don't. I don't have them
Why
on me.
is your
At
face
nighttime.
wrong?
But he's gonna go to Blanco and he's gonna like look at him. He's like, Blanco, look at me, Magic thing, magic thing equal. I look weird. Ask him a question only friend would know.
did you share the mushrooms with me, friend 3?
I shared it with you and Hatham through the deer. The deer ate the mushrooms.
Oh. Yes, friend 3. Okay. Realizing that the deer was probably full of the mushrooms that Blanco wanted to eat, he starts to understand a little bit more that those mushrooms probably weren't it.
While you all, I'm sorry.
You're good.
While you all are having this discussion, you hear a creak from the stairs. Turning around, you all see Quinn, who seems to be standing there looking somewhat annoyed and just in disbelief of what she's basically walked back into. You all are wasting time.
You haven't done a thing to help us in here. Don't come in here and preach to us about wasting time.
All I'm saying is that if you guys would have went upstairs, there's actually somebody here.
Okay, why didn't you say that sooner instead of just whatever you were? Listen,
I was
I'm
just talking to
frustrated.
them.
I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. This big Blanco has tried to murder 2 of our group. So I'm not in the mood right now.
Friend 1, just because you heard friend 5 doesn't
Blanco,
mean you can
if
blame me.
Blanco, if you don't shut up,
Be nice, friend 1. Friend 3 was scary.
my grip is gonna
You're
start to
lucky
tighten.
friend 5
I'm
is
gonna start to see
almost
the
best
veins
friend.
pop
Can I
through my
do
fucking
a perception and look
skin.
at
My
Quinn?
knuckles crack.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you trying to...
I just
What do you-
want to see if there's anything weird with her. Like, anything following her.
Okay.
After what, like I just saw with the, Lily being possessed, I guess, or whatnot. Oh, wow.
Mm.
It's a 331.
It's a very familiar role.
You notice absolutely nothing. If anything, she just looks like how she normally looks, but just annoyed, if anything.
You know, that's the normal Quinn attitude. That's on point.
Are you guys
Well,
gonna keep just
so-
wasting time, or...
You handle that, cause I can't handle that. You and Jason handle that.
Ooh. Oh. 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 I'm trying to figure out how to explain that there is a bunch of blood downstairs, and I don't really know how Blanco's even going to go about it. Friend 1, I know you have messed up and you are angry. But basement is scary, and I need friends.
I've messed up. I've messed up.
Oh my god.
You know what?
I sorry, friend 3 almost
You know
hit.
what?
Friend 1, I sorry, I almost hit you too. But basement is
going-
scary and I need
I'm
friends.
going outside to go catch some air before. but just, I'm gonna go outside and catch some air. Y'all two are on his, are babysitting him. Right now, I don't want anything to fucking do with him. I'm
How
gonna
is
go
friend
outside
1
and
going to catch air?
I'm gonna go sit outside on like the front steps or like something just to breathe and just take a minute
I think
because
spooky
he
house
was like fucking half a second away from unloading the meanest right hook he had on fucking Blanco.
Would you like to roll something for keeping your calm?
I don't know if I want to.
Do you feel like it's to the point where you feel like you're gonna lose control? That's the question.
No, because he's a calm and composed person. He's just like, Jesus fuck, I want to punch this dumb shit in the face. But he's like, it's not worth it. That's why he's going outside to go catch air. And recompose himself, dust himself all, straighten up his shirt, roll his sleeves back up, get back looking decent.
Yeah, so basically, I can do this thing where I can make it so I can see things that aren't really there. Does that make any sense to you? That's why my eyes are weird right now. That's why they're white. Spaz is just trying to explain to everyone the whole deal with the ghost vision thing.
Well, all I'm going to say is that I went looking upstairs, and there's some. It looks like they actually might be ghouls. I think they are. They're actually pretty nice. They don't really seem to be like trying to fight or anything like that. They're upstairs in one of the bedrooms. They seem to be hiding out, at least from what I understood from what there was about like 3 of them up there, and they seem to just be living here, or at least from what they explained to me.
Did they say anything about the ghosts?
Oh yeah, this place is definitely full of weird things. But I mean, this place is old, so I'm not really surprised. But yeah. So while you guys were all goofing around, I found them.
So, did you see or hear anything else? Like, I don't know.
I mean, you guys are welcome to go ask them.
Hint of what happened here, and like she's gonna point to like Lily, who's on her shoulder.
Should we take care of the person that is currently unconscious before we go deal with more spirits?
Give friend 5 to friend 1. He's catching air. Big spooky mansion make him stupid. Who catch air?
Be glad Hathan's not in there, because that would have pushed him past his limits.
How to catch air? I don't know. Catch rat. But big spooky basement is bad. No friend upstairs, but basement bad.
Okay.
We could leave her outside. I mean, if Hatham's
With
just
friend 1.
sitting outside, I mean, what's the harm?
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that safe just to leave a freaking unconscious girl out there behind a rundown building that looked like it's been infested with homeless people or ghouls for that
No.
matter.
I mean, like, why don't we make a trip back to the reservation and bring her to Mama Lobo before we continue whatever bullshittery we're up to? Because, yeah,
You know what?
completing her mission is important, but I would think this livelihood and safety of one of your own would be above that, no?
Is there like a chair or something? Maybe we can prop her and try to like wake her up.
Actually kind of like
Five.
Blanco's idea of allowing her out there with Hatham and having Hatham watch her away from the danger.
Friend 5, why are you pooping?
What?
You shitting like a bull? What? No.
No, the bullshittery.
Friend.
Basically,
Friend 5, go outside and use it like I used to. Don't show friend
No.
1. He will be upset.
Bullshittery is like when people are just being weird or dumb.
Like friend 3 with weird eye?
Sure. That would be an example of bullshittery.
Friend 3, why are you bullshitting? I like word. I go show
So,
friend 1. I take a peek outside and he's obviously still a little upset, so I'm just gonna walk back in instead. still catching air.
Hi. So, what would you all like to do? Quinn is tapping her foot.
He's already proposed his idea.
Assume that friend 5 wants to go with Blanco's idea.
Yeah, leave Lily out there with Hatham, or have Quinn go out there because
Maybe we should just all go upstairs and look at this room.
Well, we have to do
Lily
something
being
with
in
Lily.
danger, dude.
Yeah,
just
and
keep
if
carrying
Lily's
her.
on your shoulder the whole time, if you get clocked by me again, maybe, possibly, and Hatham's not there to stop
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
You
like,
go all Danny Phantom on me, Blanco's gonna
we
be
are
like,
a
"Oh."
danger to you, and whatever's up there is probably a danger. So, I mean, we should probably make sure we keep that take that into account before
Friend
we do
5 has a
anything.
burned hand. I'm freaking out. I've still got a sickle in the other. Noticed by it, no one has said anything about the dried blood all over it.
We've taken it as part of the package.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Look like
so,
a bloodborne antagonist.
So what's the plan?
Well,
Blanco's kind of already said his piece, and he's pretty much down to just follow whatever friends do. Because right now he didn't have friend. He was locked in spooky basement with bunch of dried blood and clicky nooses, and now he's back with friend. Friend 1 might be catching air or whatever the fuck that means, but he's with friends.
Should we even leave friend 1 outside? Maybe we should all just go as one big group, though. I don't know.
I can't talk out of character, man. Blanco's thinking like Blanco. It's up to you two to formulate something cohesive. It'd be funny if no.
I
Well.
guess.
Again, he's already kind of said his
Yeah. Okay.
idea.
All right. Let's go head over to Hatham with Lily, I guess.
All right. And then, Quinn, what are you doing? Are you going to be with us going to Hatham, or what's the plan?
I mean, I guess I could come with you guys. It's not like I have anything better to do.
That's one way to put it, sure.
Better than catching air.
I hope he don't come out there. All his bullshit.
My God. So, you all, well, Spaz specifically, basically, with Lily on her shoulder, takes her outside and pretty much plops her right next to Hatham, who seems to be. He just looks
Just
stressed.
smoking a cigarette. Stressed the hell out. What the hell? What? Wait, are you leaving her with me? What's going on? What?
Yeah, while you're out here catching air, just like watch her, make sure she's not,
Catch it.
dying on us. And we're gonna go and check this shit out.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
upstairs.
Can you just keep an eye on her and make sure she doesn't do anything dumb, or get taken off with or hurt or something?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if she wakes up, she's not gonna try to kick me in the face, is she? I don't want her thinking that I did anything to her.
That's a great question. I
Hey.
do not know her well enough to answer that.
Wait, I have an idea. Okay. So Spaz is gonna whip out her handy dandy little notebook.
What in the Blue's Clues?
Yeah, more or less. And then right on there. Oh shit. Okay. Hatham's okay. You were possessed. See you soon. Dash spaz.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And
Oh, boy.
she's gonna politely stick that in her pocket.
Ah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
gonna be an interesting night.
So, is there anything else you want to say to each other before?
Wait a minute, is she naked? Because remember, she turned into a wolf.
No, she's not naked right now because she was possessed. She was
No,
dressed as she was earlier.
Oh, okay. I was going because I remember, when you turned into one, you got naked. So I had to, ask that question. I was like, is there a naked unconscious lady something? Because that'd be a horrible look.
Well, apparently.
Imagine it now, yeah.
We're not going to talk about that,
Apparently
okay?
At some point, she got dressed.
We're not going to
Okay,
talk
I
about this.
Remember?
Alright, good. She's dressed. Thank God.
Yes, she's not naked, but we're not going to talk about this, okay?
I'm
We're
just trying to
not,
make sure.
we're not going to
because,
talk about the plot holes that I realized that I fucked up on, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So my headcanon was that we took so long, she was able to go get dressed around the corner and come back out after her race with Quinn. But that was just kind of my assumption.
Okay.
Because I doubt she's going to wave at us when she's naked.
True.
Or look annoyed. Who just stands around naked and annoyed outside of a weird building? That's kind of creepy.
Is it a cold night, Larkin?
Yeah. It's January.
After
the middle of
everybody's heading
January.
inside, Hatham's gonna take off his shirt and place it over Lily because he doesn't feel the cold or the heat.
Okay. So, as you guys all head back in, I assume that you guys are going straight up into the thing that Quinn was talking about. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I assume that. Yeah, it sucks.
Or were you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
going to
yeah.
check out the basement? That's
the
the...
basement that Blanco burst from,
Ah.
or the pits of hell, according to Friend 5.
My vote's on the upstairs that Quinn brought up.
Okay. Anybody else have any objections, or...
I'm probably gonna say something.
The voice of Hatham echoes in Blanco's head. You've said enough.
You never told me that, so I don't think so. Friend
Larkin, make
5.
him roll.
What am I gonna roll? A premonition? What you got? You got like
Oh.
telepathy or something, Doctor X?
Oh no, I'm not Dumbo check.
What do you mean a non-Dumbo check? I'm piss scared, and all the dried blood down there's a little hard to forget.
Yeah, and you're a Dumbo too.
Yeah, okay, whatever, Mister Catching some air. At least I don't
The
catch
big-
air.
The biggest rivalry of the fucking. What was that?
Hurt Friend 5, yell at me,
Jesus Christ.
not notice Friend 3 is clearly possessed.
Oh my god.
Catch air.
My god.
So who all is with me right now? And just for another head count. I know it's probably
Spaz, Jason, and you and
Quinn.
Quinn. Yeah.
okay. Friend 3, Friend 5, Friend 4. Scary bloody basement is not okay. There is scary things. And I need help. Please, Friend 3. Please. Use your weird bullshittery eyes to look at them.
I thought the
I'll
only
go
one
over to
teaching him
Friend 5 to
anything
make sure I'm using
Jason.
it right.
Uh, gonna be stressed out when y'all teach him shit, because then I gotta deal with it.
It's like he's your kid.
Unfortunately.
All right. Well, how's everyone respond to me telling y'all about the bloody basement? I spoke my dialogue. I said my piece.
Yep.
Called
How's
out
everybody
friend
think?
three's bullshittery eyes.
I hate you. You stink.
He's gonna. So Jason's gonna hear bloody basement and be like, "Wait, bloody basement? What's going on in the basement?"
Blood!
Blood everywhere. Everywhere.
Dry,
It's spooky,
old, new.
smelly, everywhere. Basement bullshittery.
Should we check that out now? No, we'll check it out later. We're already upstairs.
What is it spooky?
I mean, you kind of have to hurry too. I'm not. See, the issue here is I'm worried about not that worried about Lily. I'm actually kind of worried about if she wakes up and sees Hatham there. She might get kind of aggressive. Hoping she sees my note, but if she doesn't,
It would be weird waking up
That
to
would be
see
scary.
friend one catching air. I agree.
yeah, catching air could be kind of horrifying.
Horror. Okay.
Yeah.
Marco has a different understanding of catching air now. It's horrifying.
As
Blanco will remember this.
Blanco will remember this.
Oh no.
You called it horrifying. Blanco knows now.
as you guys are making your way upstairs, I assume. So, pretty much, Quinn is leading the way. And as she leads the way, that door that you saw, Spaz, with the light underneath, it's still closed, but the light is underneath. You see her just walk up nonchalantly to the door, and then basically knock. And when she knocks, the door kind of slowly opens, and this woman that looks like this, un momento por favor, while I throw it in
Childish
important
Gambino.
But it's Childish Gambino.
Oh, girl, dropping
doing
Oreos
in
in
my
a
house?
park car.
What are y'all doing in my house?
Oreos.
Where is it?
Where's that weird lady I possessed?
You see a woman that looks like this. She's
Email Childish.
light skinned. She looks very pale.
Light skin, you say. Thank God Hatham's outside.
She looks pale. And what? What does that even mean? Hi. Hi. Sorry, my mom's here. Sorry.
I was like, who's this part of the thing? And more knocking. Oh. You see this lady knocking.
Bullshittery basement? Bullshittery.
She has a very pale skin. She looks pretty young. She looks like maybe early 20s, mid 20s at most. Her hair is pulled up in what looks to be a bun, but she looks like this. And she looks over to Quinn because she's standing right there. And then looks, I assume that all of you are basically right behind her, or like right, you know. She looks to all of you as well, blinks a few times. Hello?
I peek from behind friend 5. Friend?
Is there something you needed again, Quinn?
Sure, what has Quinn and them been talking about? Someone gonna say something? Because I can't. I already said my piece.
I'm confused. Who's in the room with us?
It is friend 5,
There is a woman.
friend 3.
Yeah, it's you, Jason, it's Spaz, it's Blanco, and it's Quinn, who are all standing right outside this door in the hallway. So you
Where
guys are
Vanessa
outside
is.
yes. Vanessa is in the room.
Who's
or this
Vanessa?
woman.
Vanessa Hudgens, of course.
She's this woman who's I haven't even given her name yet, or she's not introduced
okay.
herself, but that's gonna be yeah. So
Okay.
this
I was like,
woman,
did I miss a name?
No.
Okay. So, does she look like a ghost?
No, she just looks very pale. A
Okay.
pale woman.
Hi. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we need, but you seem to know stuff. I would guess you know things because you're here. Can you help us know things about what's going on here too? That's the best you can communicate.
But are you all kindred as well?
If by that you mean we turn into fun little monsters, yes.
Fun little monsters. Very elegantly put. I love that.
This is kind of complicated. We're kind of doing an investigation, per se. And okay, first let me say, Quinn said you're a ghoul, but oh my god, you look gorgeous. So yeah, did you happen to see anything weird going on here? Anything unusual?
I mean, well, me and my two friends have been staying here. I mean, you guys aren't going to hurt us, are you? She looks over to Quinn and looks back at you guys.
I mean, we don't plan on doing anything unless you try something, but, Spaz, do you remember why Mama Loba sent us here? 'Cause I don't think anyone ever actually told Jason.
We're trying to fix the balance. Something's off with the balance, and we're investigating that. Spiritually, there's something off here.
Okay. Would any of you happen to know anything about that?
Well, if you mean like a balance, you can tell that she looks confused, but she thinks for a moment. I mean, if you're trying to figure out if this place is haunted, it definitely is. Honestly, if you kind of I don't know, have you guys been into the other rooms or anything like that? We've just tried to stay in this one room because it seems to be at least the safest one from what we can understand. You know what? Why don't you three all roll a perception as she starts to like open the door a little wider.
Okay, I got 3 successes, one of them being critical.
So,
I got 1 success.
okay. And then Blanco.
I forgot what I need to roll again.
That is a... What was the roll again?
Is it
You think
a
I'd
wits
remember this.
and-
Wits investigation.
Wits and investigation.
It's all I keep every time it's investigation, man. I'm gonna forget that. 8, 8, 2, 2, 6, 10. I'm gonna roll something else. 7.
Okay.
So it's
you
2
had
8s, a 10, a 7, 6, 2 2s.
You had 3 successes, Jason. Yeah, okay. So as she opens the door wider, you can kind of see what's going on in there. There's light that is in there, obviously. The room, from what you can tell, it has wallpaper. It has wallpaper on it. And it looks like it would be a child's wallpaper. There's like different colored stars on the wall, and even kind of looking a little past her, from what you can tell, there is actually 2 other people in here. a male and a female. So this woman looks at all of you guys and finally just opens the door wider to pretty much allow you guys to come in. My name is Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Well, I'd assume that did Quinn explain to you why we're here, or
Did she? I'm gonna be honest. Because of the past few times Quinn has talked, whenever Quinn talks now,
Quinn too did
Jason
not
kind of
talk
just
about you.
walks her out.
And I can speak up on that. So friend 2 did not tell us about spooky lady in the attic.
you see her kind of tilt her head at what Blanco said, and
I
then
kind of tilt back.
So I assume that, I mean, your friend here, who she refers to with Blanco, because he looks a lot different than you two. I assume you're a kindred too, just like Quinn here. Well, so we've been hiding out here, me and my friends. We thought that this area would be safer to stay, just because we don't really like to get into the affairs of vampires, but we also do go out and talk with them sometimes. But so I wanted to start some kind of haven for people like me and my two friends here. And you guys know what ghouls are, correct?
Yes, but a reminder is always nice.
I'm still tilting my head at Vanessa. Just listening.
Out of curiosity, would Spaz know?
Why don't you roll?
Would he?
Why don't you roll in a occult intelligence? Like how Hatham's just vibing outside.
Listen, bro, I'm just smoking cigarettes. It's not like cancer can take me out. Dead.
Oh, damn, that is one success.
Okay. So
Sixes were so close.
what you
know,
can
right?
remember learning and hearing about some vampire lore, ghouls tend to be, from what you understand, kind of like partners with the vampires, in a sense that they tend to use each other. Ghouls tend to be kind of like humans that they have made below them. From what you understand, they almost can be slaves sometimes. But other than that, you don't. That's all you would know.
Would they think to ask me since I've revealed to them like how like how I'm like old as shit?
Hmm?
Like, would the group think to ask me like more about goals since I'm old?
Well, you're also outside.
I know.
Yes.
I'm saying, would they think to ask me like because I'm old? They don't really know anything about vampires, and Blanco is basic like 2 steps from illiterate. So
Yeah. Or from at least everybody else's knowledge, Quinn. Quinn probably would know something at least. I mean, she was the one who introduced them, in a sense.
that is true.
So, Quinn, you want to just remind the group what ghouls are, because we obviously all know that information.
Well,
Ghoul friend?
usually in terms of what, so ghouls, from what I understand, is that they basically drink vampire blood, right? Or vitae. And then you see Vanessa nods. Yes. We usually do. It's almost like an addiction in a sense. But what me and my group have been specifically trying to do is we want to provide a safe place for other, ghouls, and other people who are unfortunate enough to be stuck in this position. We need kindred blood to survive. And we don't exactly enjoy it, but it's almost as if you're stuck or hooked on like meth or something. From what I've seen before in the past, those who don't consistently get blood or vitae or whatever the hell you guys call it, can get very sick. But I mean, I just wanted to make sure that we had protection. And so we set up shop here because it was very secluded, and we're still able to just, leave when we need to and come back when we need to, and nobody really knows about us here. And so we're just trying to stay here, but I guess it's not the safest place. I know that there's things in this building, and it's not exactly the safe. It's a lot safer than just being out and about and being in different territories that could possibly get us killed or hurt by, other kindred. Especially because I used to be part of a group, what were they called? The circle, something like that, the circle. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I used to be part of them. And I don't want to go back there. The actual kindred that, first gave me that was... they tricked me. And so I need it now. But I just want to make sure that others are protected as well. This is very secluded, but this place is dangerous. There's weird things going on in here. We stayed in here, like I said, because it's a lot safer than the other rooms. I haven't figured out how to get into the basement at all, but I don't know.
I came from spooky basement.
The door was on my arm, so we are able to get in there now.
I broke down door.
How did you get the door open?
I walk around until I find two other door, and I open, and then they shut behind me, and it was scary until I found friend 5 and friend 1, and basement was scary.
Wait, you're talking about the doors outside, right? For the cellar doors.
Yeah. Two doors.
Those were open? We tried before to open them, but they wouldn't budge.
Did you push?
We tried everything. We even tried to break into it. And the door from the inside in here downstairs, it was locked, or at least when we tried to mess with the locks and stuff, it wouldn't open.
The uncle real strong. I opened cellar door. It's bloody down there. Bullshittery.
It's what?
Bullshittery.
He learned a new word. But there is a lot of bullshittery down there. It's a lot of bullshittery when you're talking about specific places.
Fred 5 says yes.
I mean, have you... What's down there?
Smelly blood.
Damn, I want to take part in this conversation.
Paper.
I was gonna say.
Circle rope? Chair, spooky chair. And this, and I hold up the bloody, the thing that's clearly covered in dried blood. What is it, the sickle, yeah?
You see that her eyes go wide a little bit. And she looks like she looks like she's kind of lost in thought at this point. But what I will do is I'm gonna hop over to Hatham because he's just been sitting there and I feel bad.
I want to go upstairs. I want to talk to.
So at this point, it's been about, I want to say, you've been sitting outside now for at least like 10, 15 minutes. And as you're just admiring the sky and thinking about all the stupid bullshit that Blanco has said and spewed and the dumb shit that he has done, just generally tonight, how much that's irritated you. But as you were lost in thought, you hear what sounds to be stirring. And it's Lily, who seems to be waking up from her nap, I guess, at this point. She's currently just laying on the floor, I'd assume. She's laying on the floor, probably beside you.
Yeah.
Near you. You can hear
Hey,
her.
wakey, sleepyhead. How you doing?
She slowly starts to kind of get up. Not even stand up, but just like lift herself back up. And as she's doing that, she looks like, she kind of looks kind of dazed a little bit and looks right at you. And then stares at you for a moment. Her eyes going wide. And
whoa, I see that look. Hey. Look, a fucking Spaz brought you out here. Everything is fine. You were knocked out, so we're up there. She found you. Everybody's upstairs. Don't rip my throat out, alright?
She takes a moment and just stares. But then you can kind of see that she calms a little bit. Almost as if she's like trying to believe you. What happened?
So on me and Jason's end, Blanco kicked in a door with Jason's arms through it, also burned his hand, and fell on top of him. Spaz came downstairs with you. Yeah, she had very cloudy eyes. Apparently there's somebody upstairs as well. There's multiple people, and everybody else is upstairs talking to them right now. Me and you were chilling out here. Also, I had to stop Blanco from doing something dumb earlier, but that's besides the point. If you want, we could join them upstairs, but that's really up to you because you seem to be a little out of it at the moment.
Yes, I'd feel more comfortable making sure that Spaz is fine.
Hey.
She says, and then she quickly gets up, but then, like, stumbles a little bit.
Oh! I reach out like a hand to catch her. You good over there?
Yes, I just feel my head hurts.
Take it easy. Do you need, of course I'm going up there with you, but do you want some assistance? You need a shoulder to lean on or something? We don't know what happened to you, but you were out cold, so.
I'm fine. Let's just go. Let's just go. And she says
Alrighty.
this, and then slowly just makes her way inside.
Alright, I'm following behind her. Just sort of staying sort of close just in case she stumbles or falls or something, so I can catch her.
Have they reached upstairs yet?
Or
are they kind of walking up there? Can they see us?
They're walking.
With the light from the doors.
Lily is making her way up. And
Okay.
I assume that Hatham is also following right behind.
Yeah, they both might want to roll a composure check because I'm currently wielding a dried blood sickle over
I
the
already
head of Vanessa. I know.
Wait, what?
I know you saw it. Remember?
Oh, shit.
Holding it up like this.
God.
Also, Lily did not see this. So
Yeah, this
you're
is
making
new
a good
Lily.
point.
Okay. Okay, composure.
Composure, resolve.
Yeah, okay. That's alright, that's not many. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Hatham sees that and then immediately goes to like restrain him. Like he goes for a fucking like maneuver and like tries to like lock his arm behind his back. Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Lily, also seeing this, gets really freaked out by this. Looks over to Spaz and just quickly walks quickly walks and stands in front, as if to be protective in a sense.
Like between Spaz and me.
Yes.
And Hatham, what are you doing? Going for my arm again?
Yes, I mean you wouldn't see me since I'm coming in behind you. So I got your arm out, like throw it behind you, and
Well, I mean, so you say that, but I can probably roll a perception check.
I mean, that's up to the DM. I don't know.
You can roll if you
Well, you think
want,
I'm not
but
gonna hear? You think I'm not gonna hear you storming up a flight of stairs?
We're not
knowing
storming.
Blanco?
We're not
So
storming.
you're just going, Blanco.
No. So essentially, we came into the room. We came in calm, and
Oh,
we.
no, we're
see
not in a
you.
room. No, we're not in the room. We're in the hall. She
Are
kept
they?
the door open with the
yes,
light
they
coming
are
in.
in the hall. That's why Lily was like, "What's going on?" and like
I'm
stood
not
in
deaf.
front.
What's going on?
I'm not deaf. And you're not gonna Peter Pan tiptoe behind me and go
I mean,
all
we're
slow and shit.
we're just casually walking up the stairs. So yeah, this is a decrepit building. There's gonna be a little bit of noise, but aren't you focused on fucking slashing the woman in front of you?
I'm focused on showing her the sickle from my perspective, but that's what you think.
Yeah.
Vanessa seeing this weird confrontation.
Oh, okay, so it's
Gets
a
a little
guaranteed grab. Fuck me. All right. Blanco's gonna be a little confused.
So, Vanessa seeing this going on actually gets taken aback a little bit because she didn't expect more. Is everything okay?
Sorry, he's had
Back from catching air. I'm
he's
gonna
had
pick
a
him up
very
mid-combo.
interesting. No,
I'm
you're
picking him up
not.
and hugging him.
You
Nope,
can't.
it's too late.
You literally
I'm not
can't.
there. Nope,
What?
I'm picking you up and hugging you.
No, you're not picking me up with one arm.
I still got one arm free. I need to roll a strength for it. I do.
I'm in the middle of trying to restrain you. What?
Hey, you've got a hand on one arm. Doesn't mean you're not you. I'm excited to see you. You're done catching air. I was worried you'd be up there all night.
I don't, bro. Right now, Blanco and Hatham are not on the best of terms.
That's cool. Well, Blanco's happy to see Hatham, so I'm gonna hug you.
Oh, good lord. What do I roll to? What do I roll
Resist.
to contest that?
You really gonna roll to
contest.
duck a hug?
I mean,
Yes, I don't.
I guess you can roll.
Are you
A-
resisting or are you ducking it? Because if
Yeah.
you resist, that means it's like hands on, and I might have to roll to make you not resist so much.
I don't know if he tries to get physical with Hatham. Hatham's had a long night of dealing with his shit. You might be in for a little bit of a surprise.
Oh, you might be in for the sickle. So
Y'all are
either
so
dodge this
aggressive,
hug
damn it.
Or resist this hug. You need to
No,
choose.
he
Are you
needs to stop
dodging it or
punching
resisting it?
people.
No.
I told you, I'm
That's what I
resisting.
do. So you were resisting. You're not dodging. All right. Roll to resist.
I guess, fuck. Dex, athletics? Question mark? And then you're trying to
What do
make.
I gotta roll?
Okay, you're trying to.
Well, let's see if it fails first before I have to roll a counter. Because it's not gonna.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
Ooh, looks like you're catching a hug, my friend.
As soon as you try to grab Hatham with your hand, he throws up his hands into his boxing stance because
I'm not
he's
grabbing you with my hand. I'm hugging you. That's an
you're
armor.
hugging. As soon as you go to fucking grab me, he hits him with a 1-2 cross to the fucking face.
So you're trying
like
to hit
full
him.
speed and
Okay,
power.
wow.
Okay,
That-
so you failed to resist.
Oh yeah, no, because bro, he's been on bullshit all night. Fucking Blanco's been on bullshit from Hazel's
Okay, well in that
all
case,
night.
look,
He's
how do you go
irritated.
from failing to resist to immediate box stance while I'm
Because
still in motion?
Because he thinks.
Okay, well
that
in that case, the arm that
you
I
said
have
you
around
grabbed me,
you.
right? You
No, I
already
said I'm
grabbed me.
hugging you like this. Yeah. That means that like
You
you're
already
in
okay,
there.
okay. Before I continue with punching you in the
just go
fucking
like.
face,
Jesus.
are you bear hugging me? But are you bear hugging me, or are you just trying to hug me right now?
I'm just
Also,
hugging you. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just happy to see you. And you already failed to resist, so I've got my whole armor tucked in. You're in for that good
no,
hug.
hell no. He's smarter than
You
that
didn't
this
resist
time.
anything.
Yeah, he didn't resist.
You might as well
like-
have accepted it.
Yeah, resist is me breaking free.
Jesus Christ.
Resist isn't you breaking free, being like, "Go, get the hug off." That was you trying to be like, no.
A resist is me breaking free right now.
Okay, so if you were,
Hatham sees you. So, like, okay, from his perspective, he's walking up the stairs with Lily. He sees you. Not only have you fucking injured Jason and then tried to punch fucking Spaz in the face, he sees you now with the fucking sickle, thinking that you're about to slice some poor woman open. He's
so
not-
when you
his
fail
actions
to
are not-
push, when you failed to try to like stop the hug, what were you doing? Were you like grabbing my arm and pushing it off? Were you like shoving me? Like what were you doing?
It was more like a hot push back, like him like trying to throw himself back out the way. His
Okay,
hands
so
are
like
up
kind of
here.
towards my shoulder. Okay. So in that case, when I hug you, it's gonna be under your arms, but it's also going to probably catch here.
I
my
hate
height.
this big son of a bitch. Oh my god.
Right. So I've got you turtlenecked up there. You look like you're trying to fit into your college sweater. You're like all the way up here. Like mommy's putting your shirt on today.
Hate them.
I don't know how you're gonna boxing stance from here, but go for it.
You are being.
I revoked the.
You revoked the
punch.
boxing
Don't worry.
stance.
But okay,
I
now
give
that we
you
have
a
a
little
clear
squeeze.
grasp on the situation, go ahead, Larkin.
Okay.
I give him a little squeeze, and then I just kind of like
Hate them, you
drop
get-
him entirely. I'm not
get-
picking him up, but you know.
All of a sudden, as you're reaching over to Blanco to try to like calm the situation or at least deal with the situation, you feel an arm being wrapped around you into like a hug and squeezed. You're just squeezed. You're being squished. And again, seeing all of this weird commotion, Vanessa is just very confused and also very nervous and worried about what the hell is going on, especially because she notices how pale Hatham looks. And this other woman, she does not know.
Blanco, get your hands off of me. Not only have you almost punched friend 3 in the face, you burned Jason, and you slammed the door on top of him. I don't have time for you to touch me right now.
Don't blame me
Um,
for your friend
get
5
off
debacle. I let go.
Me.
I let go of Hatham after my little squeeze of a hug. I
Jason,
hold my circle back, kind of like.
how are
this.
you
I'm
feeling
like,
about the
"Alright."
situation? Same with Spaz. How are you two
Blanco.
feeling?
I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna turn back to the. Don't worry about them. Good to see Lily's awake though. Hatham's fine. That's the pale man. Explain what's been going on in the house more, please.
Ignore the
Continue your
violence that
explanation.
might have happened.
This is constant with them. Nothing bad's gonna happen from it.
Well,
I got my hands off you, Hatham. By the way, I'm just kind of like.
No.
what?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my freaking camera. It's not calibrating.
So,
There we go.
when you reassure Vanessa, she calms again. Look, I don't know what's happened in this house. I just know that a lot of these rooms are locked. We haven't been able to get into the basement. We don't know what's gone on in this house. And we kind of want whatever's going on in this place kind of gone. So you did you guys say something about having to do something here? Was it?
Yeah, we're checking on some kind of disturbances with the force, with the midichlorians or something. I don't know. I don't fully understand the. I don't understand what it is, but it's some kind of like spiritual thing.
Well, if you guys are willing to get rid of whatever's here, I mean, look, as long as you guys don't try to kill us, maybe we can give you guys something in return. I don't know. But my guess, if you're able to get into the basement, then I would say go check in there maybe, or I guess you're welcome to try the other rooms. This over here, she refers to the male who's sitting there. That's Joey. And that over there, she points at the other female. That's Holly. We have another friend who is out at the moment. His name is Xander. Pretty much, I guess either you can refer to us as like the archangels. That's what we came up with, at least for now. But yeah, if you guys can deal with whatever's going on in this house, maybe we might be able to provide, I don't know, I guess, I mean, you two, or you three are kindred, I guess, blood, I guess. If you guys would be so kind as well, I don't know if you guys come around here or anything, and you guys were able to provide, Vitae too, we'd really appreciate it. I mean, it would be a lot easier to, you know, provide more people or make it easier to, you know, survive. But yeah, if, she then turns and looks to the other two. Yeah, there's at least a few of us. As long as you don't hurt us, we'd be willing to help in some way.
Okay, yeah, we don't plan on causing you any harm. As long as we're both in an agreement of peace. But sure, just explain away.
So Hatham hears the thing about them calling us kindred and like them asking for blood. So he like also he's like physically giving off like just fucking like hatred right now, just anger. Like he's pissed off, but he's trying to like keep it calm on the outside. But if anybody around him could just sort of tell that like he's like on 1,000 right now. But he's like, he says, so blood plus you can tell we're vampires. I'm gonna assume that you are ghouls.
Yes, unfortunately, but there's not much we can do about it now.
I don't discriminate. I try to stay out of the world of vampire politics and whatnot, but I try not to turn a blind eye to, people who are just trying to survive. Because that's what we're all trying to do, really. We're all just trying to survive.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Well, we would just, like I said, we would appreciate it if, you guys were able to deal with whatever's here. But, yeah. Like I said, you guys should check down in the basement, at least, since you have it open. That might be a good place to start. I don't know. I don't really want to put any of us at risk either. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go down there, and neither are them two. And Xander's not here anyway, so maybe when he comes back, he could go down and help, but you guys seem to be capable of dealing with things a lot better than we could.
Blanco, go get me the fucking bucket. Just go get me the bucket.
Okay, friend one, I'll be right back.
Hey.
Yeah, I start tumbling down the stairs trying to get to it. I'm going. I'm schmoving.
What's up, Spaz?
I don't know how I feel about you guys offering to let them like milk you guys like Vitae cattle. That's kind of weird.
I don't know what their story is. I don't, that's not really my deal of figuring out what their thing is, but they need that to survive just like we need it to survive. And I mean, as far as I can tell, since you, Jason, and Blanco, aren't actively trying to kill them, they're not bad people. And I mean,
And Quinn spoke with him.
yeah,
It could be.
well, we don't know that, and I mean, they just seem like they're just trying to survive. I mean, I don't sense any ill intent from.
By the way, are you guys saying this in front of her?
Yeah. They're people just like me and just like you.
We're not. It's not that we want to like milk anybody or anything like that. Trust me, I've understand, but it's more of like we help each other. I'd rather that than be sacrificed, which
Yeah.
I've seen people be sacrificed. Like I said, what is their name? You see that she's starting to go back into thought. Something, the circle, but they used me and others for like blood rituals and stuff like that. So I'd rather just, I'd rather deal with this than deal with that, if that makes sense. I've seen many people die because of this. I've heard of just horrific things coming from that group, but I don't know.
Hypothetically speaking, though, Hatham, wouldn't that, I don't know, make her your ghoul if she drinks your vitae?
Well, originally,
How's that work?
I can't really speak because I've never personally made a call, but I know of them. I've come across them and I've donated blood.
Run
Once
one
or
eye, put back
twice.
the bucket.
Speaking of, and I take the bucket, I reach into my pocket, and I
It's
like
still
I hook
full of
my arm up.
ash, by the way.
Oh, it is. Well, I
Oh yeah,
dump
it's
it out.
coated with
Got dumped on my
dried
hand,
blood
though.
and ashes.
My hand.
How is it full of ash? The ashes got dumped on my hand.
Well, you think what? You never seen burn marks? You think I just flawlessly slap that on there?
I like take my sleeve, like clean it out real quick, throw it over my arm, and I go and I cut up my wrist, and I like let. How much is like 2 vitae, 3 vitae? Like how much is that? Is that a lot?
Think of like, let's say about like a wine glass, but not full. It's more of like about a quarter or so, maybe a half of the glass.
God damn. Oh.
Wait. You see that she's trying to stop you. Did you already cut yourself, or are you...
No, but I'm pretty damn close.
Wait, you don't have to give it to us now. It's more of like, if you need vitae, if we're able to give vitae, we'll give you vitae. And if you're able to give us vitae, and, that, then, like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially because it would just be a waste. Currently, we're okay at the moment. But, I don't know, it might come to a point at some point. But either way, I don't expect, like, any payment or anything right now, if anything. But, I assume that all of you are fine on vitae?
Yeah,
I don't even use Vitae, so yes.
Yeah, I'm good. The big one's good. I feel like Quinn's good. Do any of y'all have like a cell phone or like a communal phone or anything?
Here. You see that she pulls out a phone, and this phone looks kind of old. It doesn't look like your typical smartphone. It looks like an older kind of smartphone. A lot thicker, isn't as slim as your new age cell phones.
Is it a flip phone?
It's not a flip phone. It's just
Okay.
it's still like touchscreen, but it's just a lot thicker and it doesn't look as fancy as what you would think
Oh.
like your new age 2020 iPhone.
And I put my number. I put my number in there, and I just put my name. If you ever need any, let me know. I stay in the area, and I can always help.
Yeah, thank you. Here, let's just here. And then you see that she texts or she basically opens like a text and then texts the number and sends you basically her contact information.
Okay.
But that being said, I'm going to ask. It is past 8:30. Would you guys like to end it here for now or keep going?
I think yeah, it's a good place to end it.
Okay. Was there anything you guys want to do before we finish?
Lily, did you get my note?
What?
Check your pocket.
You see that she like shuffles around into her pocket and pulls out this little paper. And then she looks at it and then looks back at you. And then well, this might have been helpful before. Thankfully I didn't, we didn't fight or anything, so, but yeah, thank you.
Oh, me. Who?
Do you happen to remember anything from before you got possessed or whatever?
I was possessed? What?
Okay, never mind.
Wait.
Do you
is
remember
that what-
anything after you went upstairs and followed Quinn?
Honestly, all I remember is we all walked in, and then, I don't know, I felt really cold, and then it just went black from there.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. So with that, we will end tonight's session. I wanted to finish the session, god damn it. And it's not like right now. It's more like I was hoping that we would actually finish like the actual night, but it's fine. No big deal. Either way, we're missing Quinn, and having Quinn here might be a lot better, or not a lot better, but a lot more other stuff I had planned. It might work out a lot better.
I'm gonna be honest. Hold on here, let me check something.
Are we still streaming?
Felt like you had Quinn on par.
We are still streaming.
Okay. And I agree. Like it felt very characteristic.
Honestly, I was impressed.
Very on brand.
Is there any feedback, criticism, any of that shit? Before I just end the stream.
Good session.
No, I had fun.
That was
I'm
fun.
sorry we did not make that much progress. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I
It was
enjoy.
still fun. It was still a lot of fun.
I personally enjoy, I enjoy all the RP and the shit, like take time, but it's just fun time. We almost ended up with a dead Blanco though.
I think we almost ended up with a lot of dead, just general dead. I mean, we had Jason who almost lost his arm. Blanco who almost killed multiple people today, and Hatham who almost raged and decided to try to rip Blanco's head off. So sounds like
God,
a good
could you
session.
imagine though? Could you imagine if that like fully succeeded?
I know,
And
right?
like Blanco knocks Spaz the fuck out. So you have like 2 unconscious people.
But
That would have been hell to deal with.
That would
I think I would have had to put the big brute down.
But yeah. Well, I appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you guys. For everybody else in the stream, thank you for joining us for World of Darkness, or Sid's Bloody Adventure. But yeah. I'm probably gonna end the stream here.
You want to do a javelin?
And do me a favor, please check out these other streamers and just peeps that I fucking love to death. We got Vajay Plays. We got
Oh, she loves us.
we've got Furry Wasabi. We've got LED Lights. Jesus Christ. And we got Lunar Law. So please go check out their channels. But yeah, I will be back. Well, I won't be actually streaming on the channel until Monday? ? But definitely join us for D&D, because we actually have Ellie who DMs for us for D&D. So please go follow his channel if you like tabletop RPGs and stuff like that. And he also has been doing a lot of Elden Ring. But yeah.
Exclusively Elden Ring content.
Yes. And himself suffer. But but yeah, guys. So I will catch everybody later. Have a good one, dudes.
Bye.
Goodbye.